Hello everyone, we are gamers playing games. I am the Midnight Bard and they call me No L because I stay winning. Joining me as always is the boys. They call him Ranch cause he be dressin'. Sacrow.
Wait.
And
hold on.
I was so glad I didn't use that for me, like Ranch.
Hold on a second.
Alright.
I want you to roll that back real quick. We're going to take a step back.
Okay, so let's roll it back. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We are the gamers playing games. I am the Midnight Bard. They call me No L because I stay winning. There's no L's here. It's just W's. They call him Ranch because he be dressing. Sacrow.
Okay, Ranch is good, I guess. Some hair dressing, but I'll take it.
And they call him Butter because he's on a roll. Helix.
Yeah, I'll take that one. I like butter.
All
I like butter a
right.
lot, but that's
Speaking
good.
of butter, I just bought pumpkin butter because I'm a basic white girl. And it's delicious, by the way.
Butter.
We're currently showing the wrong game.
We're currently showing the one game.
That's what you think. All we know, Bard is just showing this so he can randomly play a game.
I mean, the thing is,
play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was playing it so that like my Switch wouldn't just go to sleep while we were like messing around with the settings. But now that this is done, I'm just gonna finish this duel because I'm cool like that. Listen.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all okay.
Do you have an OTK in hand?
I don't have an OTK in hand. This is my grind deck. I do the things. Pumpkin butter
Oh,
says Blark Moo in the chat. Blark
You're
Moo.
playing it.
Yeah, pumpkin butter is delicious. Like, it is the... Well, it's not my favorite butter. I actually like apple butter a little more. But pumpkin butter hits the spot. It goes really good on pancakes, but I mostly put it on French toast.
Pumpkin butter is delicious.
Delicious. I'm going to the dictionary. Hold on. We're playing Three Houses again, by the way. So everyone knows.
We are playing Three Houses. As soon as I'm done with this one duel of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm gonna laugh at this. This is like a 20-minute match.
It can't be a 20-minute match. This is versus a computer. So like.
Then you can leave whenever.
We can leave whenever, but I already got started.
Bard is forcing us to watch him play a single match against a bot.
But Bard had a. Did you have a god hand? That's the only reason to keep playing the game.
Absolutely not. There is no god hand here. I just, like honestly, I just like this deck. That's really all it is. Incidentally, did I tell you guys what happened like this week at school? Like things happen.
What happened?
So I got put into, like I'm like studying to be like a, a cybersecurity specialist, right? And the crazy thing is, I got put into a team with somebody who's been doing it forever. So like pretty much like all her life she's been doing like the what do you call it? The cybersecurity, well, not cybersecurity, but she's been working in IT, right? And the thing is, I'm one of those people who's like, I've never really been like a computer person. So like I have a lot of like really funny like isms that, IT people do not like. So, like so for example, when she asked me like, well, how much memory does your PC have? And I was like, oh, I got my PC in 2017. It has many memories. I made a lot of friends through it. And it's just like, the look she gives me is just like, and like then,
if she was the teacher, should have dropped you.
Probably. And the best thing
like,
is,
I'm out.
you kind of do the thing where it's like, what do you call it? You confuse like the term memory for, like, shoot, like for storage. So she's like, no, I meant how much memory do you have on your computer? And I was like, oh, like 1 terabyte? And she's just like, and I'm just like, this is great.
You know what I mean?
No, I knew exactly what she meant. I was just being different.
Well, there's like four different types of memory on your computer too. So like, which one was she specifically referring to?
The memories of things.
The memories you made, correct.
The memories
How much RAM do you have?
Was it RAM? Was it like the short-term memory, or was it long-term memory?
I
Was it
prefer
the
RAM.
was
Like,
it
you know,
the?
like, I feel like RAM is just kind of like whatever, you know.
I mean, RAM's better, but that's fine.
Yeah, RAM is better. My personal opinion.
I just like blue over red or pink or whatever her color is.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue's a better color.
Blue
Notice that all three of us have blue on us. Well, I think mine's purple, actually.
Yours is purple. Well, I mean,
My mic is reverbing.
I don't hear a reverb.
I don't think I even heard Helix.
Did you not hear Helix?
I thought it was good earlier. I know we were earlier. Is it?
Oh,
is it still doing it?
We were making noises.
Are you guys making noises? How?
It's
Like-
us. Helix and I are being doubled again.
You're being doubled again? I wonder why. Let's see. Where are you guys
I don't
coming
know.
from? 2 seconds. Let's see. If I... Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Did it revert back to the changes that before you made it?
Oh, I see it now. Okay, I see it now. All right, hold on. I got you. If I silence this, you guys should be fine. Go ahead and speak.
How's
We're
that?
speaking.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
No! Wait. One more time?
Think it worked?
Yes.
It worked?
I don't know.
No.
It didn't?
I've got YouTube muted.
All right. One more sec. I think it should work because I see that your guys are coming in through one channel. So if you...
Yeah, it sounds like it's working now.
All right, good. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I was about to like scream. I was like, come on.
Yeah,
Dude.
we spent like 20 minutes before the start of the stream trying to get everything fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to
Sorry, friends.
surrender.
We will be starting the real game. Oh, here we go. Never mind.
No. Yeah, I'm just going to surrender here. Let's go. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Let's go.
So I did actually have for a stream idea. I was going to let you guys know before October rolls around and we have all our fun horror games to get through. I wanted to know if you guys want to do a show and tell stream.
Like what?
Essentially, everyone picks a game they want the other two to watch them play.
I
And
do
we
that
play
all
it
the
for 30
time.
minutes each person.
I don't know that you guys want to do that with me.
Yeah.
Because I will sit here and I will grind Master Duel Ladder. Like, I have 700
Yeah, for
hours
30
on that
minutes.
game.
You have 30 minutes to show us Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay, and we have to watch it.
Yay!
That's giving Bard too much power.
That's giving Bard
But
a
then-
whole lot of. That's exactly one
But it's
duel.
30 minutes. That's 30 minutes exactly. One duel. You get one duel. I get like if I want to do like League of Legends, I get one match of League of Legends.
One match of League of Legends is not 30 minutes.
What do you mean? When you play at the higher,
It's about 30
it's
minutes.
about 30
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, 35 minutes is the average.
I have never seen a match of League of Legends be 30 minutes, dog. Like,
That's because you're playing low elo, like bronze.
no,
and lower,
dude,
like-
I am watching like the pros. I watched like the League of Legends championships and stuff. Those do not last 30 minutes.
I mean, they're also much better players than like they know how to stall games out, so they can like, hold leads and stuff, and like macro and micro. And like an actual game, if you're good, if one team's better, they're gonna make something happen that the other team's not gonna know what to do about it, and then the game's just over. But they could take longer. You're right.
Yeah, they could take longer.
I didn't say I was gonna play League. I was just thinking about it. Like, what game would I show off? It's the only game I'm like good at.
What
Like,
game
good at,
would you
good at.
show off, Helix?
I don't know. Probably just play another game that I've played before. Probably like Kingdom Hearts or something.
Ooh, Kingdom Hearts.
Show them Overwatch. Let's go.
No, Overwatch.
3-man Overwatch.
No.
Overwatch
they're-
is fine. It gets too much hate. So
So
does League, for that matter.
It's not Overwatch that I hate. I love Overwatch. I hate Blizzard.
Did you hear that they're going back to the 6 comp?
They
Yeah,
did.
I hear that.
They're
That's
going
great,
back to
though.
the 6 comp. No, it is great, but at the same time, I was like, dude, like, what was the point?
I was like, that is funny.
I literally had written a thing about what they should do instead of doing 2 tanks. Instead, you do a tank, and then you do a off-roll support type character. Not a support, not a healer. They're an off-roll support disruptor type character. That's what you do. You do one tank, and you do something that's semi-tanky, maybe like a bruiser or something.
So like an
and
off
then
tank.
Yeah, basically like an off tank, but you have to
Like
play an
they
off tank on
had.
that role. No, because you could play just 2 full tanks though.
That's fair.
You could
I
play.
always played
whatever.
Zarya, so I was always an off tank anyways.
Dude, Zarya is so busted too in the current game.
Remind me of someone I know.
If someone actually heals you, you can sit there and soak damage and then one-shot people.
And Soak Damage is a cool name for a band.
Hello.
I do like that actually. I was gonna start a band called The Internet Horror Story, and I never got around to it because my friends are busy all the time.
I always wanted, what do you call it, to start a band, but like call it something that, so that if you said it in a way that, in a specific, in a specific sentence, it would make sense. So for example,
Oh look, it's Best Girl Marianne.
like if I was trying to explain to, or like ask my friends if they'd listen to my band, I'd just be like, hey, have you heard? And then the band name would just make sense. So for example, like, have you heard A Dog Barking? Would be the name of the band, you know? So like, it would be like, I have heard many dogs barking. What are you talking about? Like, hey, have you heard me screaming my head off? No, I have not. You know, like, so like just a band name that makes sense when put at the end of that sentence. Would be
So
great.
basically, you spread more chaos. Got it.
It's not a band name I chose for the reasons you think I choose them for.
Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the
Do you know that this guy's a unit in Fire Emblem Heroes?
There's much to see. Like,
Yes.
you do know about the pond.
Who?
Wait, which guy?
Riding hall, right?
The gatekeeper.
The fishing guy?
Give it
No,
a
the
try.
gatekeeper.
Oh yeah, Gatekeeper. Yeah, Gatekeeper's great. What do you mean?
Everyone just like, I strive to be that kind of voice actor who just plays a role of a character that no one intended to do anything with, and then just like the audience just like, I love that guy.
Yeah,
Like
he
how-
became a fan favorite.
Yeah, Gatekeeper became a fan favorite. Alrighty, let's see. We've done. Oh, we have quests all over the map. Let's go do quests.
Yeah, the only problem with watching the stream for this, by the way, is I can't hear the game audio because I turned it on, I hear myself.
Ah, okay. In that case, yeah. Let
Yeah,
me go ahead and
same.
let me go ahead and stream it
Yeah.
for you guys. In that case, I forgot that was a
If
thing
it's
that.
if it slows on your computer too much, we can always just. rely
Well,
on visuals,
the thing
but-
is, you guys are gonna hear yourselves too. Oh,
no,
well.
not stream just the game, like the capture device.
Can I do that?
Actually, would we? Would that work? No, because when we did this last time, I didn't hear us as I was
Okay.
watching the game with audio.
Try it
Let's see if this works.
now. Let's see. Can you guys hear yourselves?
I don't hear myself. Nope.
I mean, I haven't heard myself or anybody else other than you, so.
I don't hear
Yeah,
you
looks
ever,
good.
Helix.
So, I
Yeah,
am forgotten but not lost.
No, not because you're forgotten, but because like I will text you all the time and you'll leave me on red, my man.
Because you'll send me like this whole paragraph of stuff. I'll start reading it, and I'll be at work, and I'll get a call, and I'm like, okay, I gotta put my phone down.
No,
Take this
you-
phone call. Come back to it, and then I forget what I was doing, and I'll just go to like TikTok or something.
No. So like, you're 100% right. This is a thing, but let me explain to you why that is. Is because Android it does this stupid thing where like at the bottom corner it'll tell you how many characters you have left before it splits the text into 2, and that gives me anxiety. So the closer I get to like 0, the more likely I am to just send you multiple texts instead of just one
I
big
know.
wall. So,
Because and then I'll go see. I have like 13 texts from Bard. It was just like a whole thing. I'm just like, I'll read it later, and then I'll forget about it.
I'll read it later.
yeah.
Well, but half the time it's because I'm at work or I'm doing something else, and I'm not. And
Yeah.
like I try not to like swipe the notification away, but if I click into it and it goes to to my messages, then I don't have that
Yeah.
notification anymore, and I just forget about it. Like I'll be honest, I have a horrible. If it's not right in front of me, out of sight, out of mind is a real problem for me.
Were you just eavesdropping
I got left on
on
red twice yesterday
Everyone knows
By whom?
in both group chats.
In both
Both
group
our group chats.
No kidding.
GPG one and the Weave one.
Oblin.
I asked a question in both, and no one said a thing. So I'm like, all right, I'll just leave it alone then.
You know what?
What'd you ask?
I was asking you what you guys thought of the intro, and then you guys didn't message me, so I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going ahead with it.
Oh, I did have a Helix moment in this one where I saw it and I was like, okay, I'll reply to that as soon as I catch up on what I'm doing. And then I just got lost in the sauce. So, that being said, the intro looks great. I can't wait for the video to go live. I've been waiting for this one specifically so that I could show it to my wife.
Okay, yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. I'll be honest, I didn't even see that one. I think that was.
Watch party it.
I'll watch it after we're done here.
It's on the channel. It's just private right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
you,
gotcha.
you can like watch it like in the YouTube studio.
Yeah.
As God intended.
Well, technically you can watch it on the channel by yourself.
Before
We'll watch
anybody
party
else.
afterwards. It's an hour long, but we'll watch party after this.
You can
By ourselves.
yeah, that's fine. You can do what I do and just like just sit back after your video goes live and stroke your own ego about how good you are of a content creator.
It's true. I'm a pretty good content creator.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. I don't know. What I made last time. What was my last video I made? The Disney one.
The Disney one.
The editing was really good, but it did not get very good views. But that's okay.
I enjoyed it.
I'm not complaining.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was trying a lot of weird stuff, and apparently that's just too much.
Yeah.
I'm going back to basics. I'm making an iceberg video next.
Iceberg videos. Believe it or
It's
not,
gonna be like 2 hours long.
the first video of yours that I saw was an iceberg video.
I saw your iceberg videos, and I know I started watching some of them.
Which one did you guys see?
Let me go look again.
Because I have 5 or 6 iceberg videos on my channel.
Is it me or like okay? So because here's the thing that I would love to do just as a joke because I'm this kind of person. I would love to do an iceberg video where all I do is talk about the science of icebergs.
Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans.
There is somebody who's done an iceberg video, and he just talks about icebergs, yeah. But that would make sense. What you can do is the iceberg, and you just go through all of the icebergs that have been covered.
You should do an iceberg video on icebergs, like other iceberg videos.
Yeah, yeah. I was just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing an iceberg video that's going to cover a topic that I've covered before, but I've been wanting to do like a whole deep dive into it. But I'm going to release it all at once rather than releasing it in parts. Because releasing in parts is great, because then you can put out chunks of content while you're working on the other stuff. But like, nothing feels better than releasing the entire thing at once.
How do we feel about Cyril?
He can't read. That's all I remember about him. So
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know who that is.
This guy
the
right
guy you
here.
just talked to. I like his hair.
He's a simp for
Um,
Rhea.
I'm watching the YouTube.
So are you.
And you're still walking through a hallway. Oh, no, you're somebody now.
I'm streaming for you like on Discord, my man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
watching on Discord.
I know, and
I can hear the sound.
I'm trying to watch chat too, and I can only have so many windows open.
Oh, don't worry
You can
about
pull
it.
chat up by itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
Don't worry about chat. I'm worrying about chat since I have to like watch like the stream quality and all that. I got it open
Oh,
for
I would
everyone
have
out in the
chat
chat.
open.
Thank you for being
I'll
here.
just pop those.
Yeah.
Makes me
Uh,
happy to see you guys.
Thanks for your help.
Ah man, I
You're welcome,
am
Bard's happy.
I am like, oh my gosh, I have a video in mind that I want to make for like the Battle Phase channel, and I know that it's a good idea, but the thing is, I just I have been so tired this whole week, dude, because I had like a homework assignment that I had to finish, and I had like lines to send off for a project that I'm a part of. And I got like, I actually got like a self-tape invitation for 2 movie roles. So, gotta go.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. One of them is actually pretty cool because it's like, yeah, it's in a state that you've never been to. And also, they're gonna pay for your airfare, your hotel, and your gas while you're there. They're also gonna give you a per diem. And they're also gonna pay your agency. I was like, oh my god, you guys are just like throwing money at me. This is great.
What state is it? If you don't mind saying on stream.
I don't think I can disclose too much, but I can say it's in Missouri.
Okay, that's what that's in the state.
Yeah.
That per diem's gonna be terrible.
The what?
Missouri's so cheap. That's gonna be some terrible per diem.
Don't mind. Like, because I mean, like, I saw the rate that they were gonna be paying me for the role, and I was like, hey, that's not bad. So I was like, yeah, cool.
Oh, you know, I mean, it's money. It's also work, and it's also you get to do some acting, and that's fun.
Get to do some acting, you know, like they, you know, it gets to pad out my resume. I recently like revamped my site. I sent it to you guys on the group chat.
What?
And you guys left me on red. We are terrible about that.
Wait, no, I said it looked cool. Gamma said it looked cool too. What do you mean?
I thought I made a comment on what you should do to remove
Yeah,
something.
they made it. They made a joke about something you said. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, really? In that case, my memory is just terrible. I apologize, guys.
Yeah, we don't leave you on red. Unless I'm
That-
asleep, then it's not my fault.
I was gonna say, like, you guys don't leave me on red because I make it impossible to do so because I'm gonna text you guys until you answer. Hey,
I
there's
need a
someone.
girlfriend.
Yes.
Hello, welcome to chat.
Hello, welcome, Energizer
Alright.
Bunny.
Or howdy, I guess.
I will tell you this. Speaking of needy girlfriends, I can't wait for that video to come out.
Oh, that game is gonna be fire when I get the video done. Or the video's gonna be fire.
The video is gonna
But
be
we
fire.
had some of the stupidest stuff we were saying. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. The newest one going up either at the end of the stream or tomorrow morning. We're gonna make a decision on that sometime.
Gamma
today.
says I replied. No, you are right, Gamma. You replied. I was gonna amend that
Yeah.
by saying Gamma said something, but you know, like
Gamma always replies. You can
Gamma always
expect Gamma to
replies.
reply.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's
You
like
have to have someone like that in the group chat. You have to have an always replier.
you know, I've been like asking everybody
Ash.
to join my class, and I haven't been meaning to because I was like, oh wait, I just want to talk to you. I don't want to recruit you. But yeah, now here we are. I think I recruited the two people that I wanted, which were what do you call it, Lysithia and
I know there was
Marianne.
I know there was one that you kind of like just maxed out immediately to be able to.
It was Lysithia. We wanted Lysithia, so it was kind of like, okay, no, we need to max out her friendship.
You need Marianne though. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I think
all I'm
Marianne
gonna say.
requires that I have faith, and I have no faith in humanity.
Just max her to A then and grab her. Also, my cat opened my door.
I was like, that sounds kind of predatory. No, it's true. And I've even sent a meme out to Gamma. You know, like, you guys ever seen that meme where it's like two people at a Dark Souls bonfire? You know, like just two players. And like the caption on the memes are like, when you text your homie at 4 a.m. and he still replies. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm asleep at that time.
I know. Like,
I usually am too, yeah.
the thing is, you know, like I am such a night owl that, you know, like I will be awake forever just because, you know, like I the usual time when I fall asleep is like 5 a.m. and I don't wake up until like 11. So like those are my sleeping hours right there. Spotted Mercedes. I want Mercedes. Best healer. Where is she at? There she is.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Professor,
Oh man, Mercedes.
pray to the goddess?
I miss you. You know what
Did you-
character
So,
I've
yeah.
been seeing a lot of fan art of that I've been like falling more and more in love with? Sorry to cut you off, Felix.
No, you're good. I'm used to it. Bard does it all the
Ingrid.
time.
Oh, no, if it doesn't work. All right, I'm sitting. I'm sitting and I'm not talking. All right, Helix. go ahead.
You're good. Believe me, I'm entirely used to being cut off.
Wow, that doesn't make me feel any better.
No, he's
Not
100% right.
worse.
And it's
All
not
right,
even
this
like
is the
on
Helix stream
purpose.
now. We're muting ourselves.
We're muting ourselves. We're giving Helix
You're
a platform. Helix,
I don't need.
I don't even
I
know
don't need a.
what
I don't need a soapbox. I'm fine.
no, you need this soapbox, Helix. It contains floral scents, lavender, and chamomile.
Chamomile?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Chamomile.
Oh. Well, that explains why nobody ever knows what the hell I'm talking about when I go asking for the tea. I used to go to
Yeah, that's the
Tivana
reason.
and I was like, hey, I need some chamomile. And they'd be like, huh? And I was like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we want to recruit Ashen Wolves? Apparently, that's the thing we can do. There's the Shifty Merchant.
I've never
What's-
actually done the Ashen Wolves DLC, so.
You have
mean,
never
I'm-
done the Ashen Wolves DLC? It's so good.
No, I literally finished the story, started a second one, and then put the game down because I was like, I'll play this later, and then didn't.
It's so good. It's Sacrow.
I've heard it's good. I know I'm a Fire Emblem fan. I've played all of them, and for some reason, Three Houses I played once and said I'm good for now.
Let's see. All right, so we're maxed out Marianne. We're gonna max out Mercedes.
See, the fun part about this game though is going through all their dialogues and watching them.
Oh, I still do that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
like
you can literally max them all out and then just never watch them.
I mean, you can. I don't. Alrighty.
True.
So let's see. You know what? Let's take everyone out to lunch.
Everyone?
Everyone? Yeah, everyone.
Everyone. Helix, what do you want? This is a you stream now, man. What do you enjoy when people take you out to lunch? What do you enjoy?
I mean, free food.
Free
It
food.
doesn't matter. I'm not paying. It doesn't matter.
I guess if you put
If your coworkers were to ask you, yeah, you want to go to a restaurant? Well, you don't have it. You work at home, I guess. But if you're working in a workplace, right, and your coworkers are like, hey, let's go get lunch somewhere, where would you go first if they asked you?
Yeah,
we went
like
to Panda. We went to last time we played cards, we went to Panda. I was like, yeah, I would go for some Panda. Panda was good too.
Panda's pretty great. You know, Panda Express. Do you guys have that in California?
Yeah, we have a lot of pie. We have a new one that just opened up with a drive-through, which I don't know why, because I'm not a huge fan of Panda Express. I have like 50 billion Chinese restaurants around me. Why would I go to Panda Express?
50 billion Chinese restaurants.
Probably because they're cheap, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
Panda.
Bernadetta loves it.
Oh, Bernie does love it, doesn't she? Let's take Bernie.
Helix, which girl do you want to romance? This is your stream now. What are we
This is
doing?
your stream. I want to romance Dorothea, but tell me, like, which wrong opinion do you hold?
Oh, I love this meal. How did
Wrong
you-
opinion. He's gonna go with Bernadetta. I just remembered he likes Bernadetta.
This is my favorite.
Bernie's funny
Right?
though. Like, Bernie's triggers that must protect, feeling.
Nice.
Bernie's my favorite character.
Bernie is
That's
great.
what I knew it.
Yeah.
For me, I'm with Marianne because I like an emo girl, and she's sad all the time.
And she is sad all the time. Why is that? Oh wait, we already fed it.
Have you seen her home life?
Yeah, I thought we talked about that last time too.
We did talk about that last time. I've totally forgot.
She's
I'm
real messed up.
I'm forgetful, guys. I'm sorry. I accused you guys of leaving me on red when that was not the case. And
Always.
Maybe for the others, but for me, for me, definitely, I definitely left you on red.
I try not to, but I don't mind if I get left on red because I'm used to it in both my chats. I've chat with my other friends, and they'll leave me on red all the time too.
Here, let me go pull up my messages to Bard real quick. Let me see here. How many did he send me?
Helix,
I've been
never
texting
once
you
sent
about
me a
Jujutsu
message directly.
Kaisen. I've been
He
texting you
sent
about
me-
Jujutsu Kaisen recently.
I got 6 messages at noon that I knew about that I didn't comment on.
6 messages?
6 messages.
It's
No, I'm
literally
telling you, whenever I have a lot to say and like Android's like, oh, we're gonna split this into different messages, I was like, you're not gonna split it for me. I'm gonna do that myself.
Okay, so yesterday he sent me a message at 4:20 that was one,
Felix too, by the way.
4, 5, 6,
Oh yeah, we
7,
need Felix too. You're right.
We have 9 messages and 2 pictures that he sent me at the same time.
Did I send you pictures?
Actually, that might not be Helix's fault. Actually,
Oh no, there was one picture. It was the one with the Yu-Gi-Oh card from the OTC or the OCG.
Oh yeah,
there was
yeah. That's right. I did send you that.
For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a
See here, there was one the day before that that had a bunch of stuff about the proxies. But I
I met
commented on that.
Edelgard, by the way.
Do I look green?
What's that?
Is there
I met
anything else you wish to
Edelgard,
ask
by the
me
way.
about?
The
Regarding
actress?
spending your time at the
Yep.
monastery?
Also met her husband.
Novels?
Yeah, they're actors together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're at a booth together. His booth was so long it wrapped around, and hers was rather small. But
Why?
She was nice.
Like what is he in that his is like some
Yuri Lowenthal? What is Yuri
Oh,
Lowenthal? in?
Yuri Lowenthal is her husband? I
That's her
didn't know
husband, yeah.
that.
That's Tara Platt.
Well, I know that she's Tara Platt. I didn't know that Yuri Lowenthal was her husband.
Yeah, he is. He is basically everybody in New Vegas, so that's cool. He's also Spider-Man in the new Spider-Man games, which people loved. Everyone there was there for Spider-Man, by the way, which is kind of weird. He's obviously Sasuke. That's why I was there. I was dressed up as Sasuke to meet Sasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're fishing now.
We're fishing now. We need.
I don't know names of people that are the voice actors. I mean, you could tell me the character, and I might be able to like recognize. I'll recognize the voice at least, but I won't be able to know who you're talking about.
Oh, I know a lot of them because well, I mean, obviously I look up to him, but I want to be a voice actor someday. So I was studying Yuri Lowenthal's voice.
Same.
I also was studying.
I didn't study his voice, but like, yeah,
Matt Mercer.
I want to be a voice actor someday. So I put attention on voice actors that I admire, and I kind of try to. I follow their careers, and you know, like if I ever meet them, I kind of ask them for their advice. Like, so I have like a long list of like voice actors that I've spoken to specifically about voice acting.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Yeah, they get asked so many questions of voice acting. So many.
I know at TCG Con there was, I think it was Yugi that you talked to, the guy who played Yugi.
Dan Green, yes.
Yeah, Dan Green.
Oh, yeah, Dan Green. Is he still voice act?
He still voice acts. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in anything.
He's been Knuckles in like Sonic properties for a long time, like specifically Sonic X, but I think he's also been Knuckles in a couple of video games. And
he was Knuckles in the newest video game.
He's been
Frontiers, I'm pretty sure.
He's been Mewtwo in a couple of things. He's been Lucario in Pokemon properties.
So he's just like here and there.
Yeah, so he's got a lot of stuff that he does.
I have a favor to ask.
Yeah.
I'm a big Sonic fan, and so is Bard.
So am I. This was gonna
We're
be.
doing an okay.
I'm sorry. This is gonna be like a Sonic stream initially, but then I was like, it feels weird that we start a campaign on 3 houses and we just don't finish. So.
Well, we're not really playing the game. You're just kind of running around talking to people.
Well, no, I'm trying to unlock everything that I need to do. So like I know that
you have months to do it. You're fine.
I know, but like, are you not the kind of person who likes to complete everything all at once?
No, I like to do it over time.
Well, that's kind of me. It's like, you know, like I see, like for example, on my mini map up at the top right, I see that there's active quests, and I will 100% chase those until they're all complete, and then I'll move on to what's
next. You can
next.
open your mini map and you can auto travel to them though to make them faster. I'm pretty sure. Instead of running to each single one.
Hold on, you can do that?
You have helped me so
Yeah, open your
much.
mini map. It'll tell you where your maps are or where your stuff's at. You can just click that.
This entire time,
Sorry, guys,
just
I tried to make this a Sonic stream. My bad.
I can agree with Bard though. I'll be the kind of guy that if I see like a little dot next to it that I need to click go do it, I'll finish it immediately.
Yeah, I mean I'll do it too, but like he's already beaten this game probably like 5 times.
and I
so,
find
like-
something new to love about it every time.
The game's
I'm pretty
great,
sure
the
it's more than
music's so
5.
good.
I
I mean, he has more time in this game than I had in Animal Crossing, and that was
Tra-
the one thing I played in 2020.
Traffic T has a good question. Asks, "What is a JRPG without a fishing minigame?" Like, dude, I have never seen a JRPG without a fishing minigame. Like, they all have one. Literally all of them. I was playing Tales of Arise the other day. It has a fishing minigame. I was playing
What,
Sonic
better?
Frontiers. That has a fishing minigame.
It's not JRPG, but I get it.
No, yeah, you understand. You understand.
Yeah,
All right.
I've beat Frontiers. So good.
I haven't beaten it. I got to the 3rd island, and exactly what you did here is what I did with Frontiers. Is that I was like, I got to the 3rd island, I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow and continue, and I just never did.
Yeah, I mean, I played through most of the DLC. I just didn't finish it, and so I was like, oh, I'll come back when I decide I want to play it one day. And then I got burnt out playing the other Fire Emblem game, which I didn't finish because I had to like the last 4 missions, and I was like, I just don't want to play this right now.
Okay, so Helix. This is basically what where you get to like level up your thing. So basically, last time you were asking a couple of questions about how the leveling system works and how the roles work for when you're leveling up. And we did mention that the roles are random, yes. However, whenever you class into different classes, your roles have a higher probability of landing in stats that you want. So basically, right here during your instruction, you basically will grab your students and kind of see which one of their skills you want to level up. And then as they grow, you know, that skill will be like, you know, they'll gain proficiencies in it. And as you move them into different character classes, they'll gain the stats to back those abilities up. So this is kind of where it gets a little interesting because you kind of have to decide, like, you know, you can like set up group tasks. Like, for example, you can set up like stable duty, and this will increase their support levels, right? And then like you can set up like goals. So for example, Edelgard, I have her as axe proficiency and leadership. You know, so that way she can command better battalions, and she can also like use the axe more proficiently, use better axes. You know, like, and basically this is what you do, and you can change whoever, you know, like, so you can kind of decide, like, so for example, I know that Bernie is good for like archer and lances. Here's the thing though, I like her as a Pegasus Knight, so I can just say, hey Bernie, how's about we do the following? We're gonna keep you on the bow, but we're also gonna teach you flying. So now I can level her up into a Pegasus Knight later on. I think she's still gonna need lance skills, so I mean.
Would she need horse skills too?
No,
surprisingly,
Pegasus, no. Yeah, Pegasuses are flying. Basically, it's just regular horse or flying horse.
That's so unintuitive.
Well, the thing
flying horse is a Pegasus.
The flying,
so
yeah.
Flying
so like, picture it like imagine there's no horse. She just flies now. That's basically what it is.
She grew wings.
Yeah, kinda. Like, so the difference is, you know, like, and there's benefits for different classes, you know, but like basically like each one of your characters has like you know Pokemon EVs and IVs, like how IVs are just intrinsic values, they're born with them. Each one of your characters in Fire Emblem will have their IVs, their regular stats that are just better than others, and will grow at a mildly faster rate. And then by basically telling them this is what I want you to focus on and instructing them in it, you get them to develop different skills. And by moving them into different classes, you get to sharpen their innate skills even more. So, like, you know, I know that Bernie's good with Dex. So if I move her into character classes that specialize in Dex, her Dex is going to grow exponentially, and her rolls will be more inclined to land in Dex, even though they're random. You know, so yeah, so that's basically
it's also the only Fire Emblem that does this. No other Fire Emblem lets you train your units this way. You can change them, but that doesn't really matter.
That is true. That is true, because like I played Engage, and Engage does not do this, and I was like, I like this better. You know, like this is
Engage was classic Fire Emblem. Returning essentially.
Engage is returning to classic Fire Emblem, where basically like, hey, whatever class you move into, that's just the weapon you have. You know, like that. There's no like training in different weapons. Nothing. It's just your class determines the weapon you're using.
You can also do second seals, which will change your class, but it's a whole process and it resets you back to level 1.
Additionally, you'll notice right here, Helix, and it'll tell you like what she's good at, because you'll notice right here where it has the bow down at the bottom on the left, and it has those blue arrows pointing up. That means that that's natural skill. The statue next to it means that you have like a blessing like on that one, so it's kind of like there's like these statues that you pray at, and you know they kind of help your students sometimes. So. Yeah, like, you know, you have different ways to kind of, like, help them get where they want to be. So, like, I know that I like Dorothea to be a black mage, so I generally just be like, hey, Dorothea, just train reason. You can train reason. I always have her train...
make her a dancer.
Oh, yeah, I can make her a dancer. So, yeah, you know what? Let's keep faith and reason. There's other things, and I was just going to point this out just, you know, in case you were curious, but, like, for example, here, faith. Like, or, well, hold on. Yeah, like, if I say faith, right? We're in the custom focus. And 2 seconds, here we go. Faith, and, let's just say reason, right? So you'll notice that faith has the downward arrows that says that she's not good at it. But then on the far right of that, it has 3 stars. That means that it's a hidden talent. So if you instruct them successfully 3 different times, suddenly that negative effect does no longer applies. Now they're just regular at this.
Okay. So what if you fail an instruction?
Nothing happens. Yeah, you get less points, but you know, you get to try again next month, basically.
Okay.
Also, the happiness meter on the right is how much they learn, basically.
Yeah, so the happiness meter is how many times you can teach them in this lesson. So, like, for example, Dorothea, Bernardetta, they're green. I can teach them a grand total of 4 times. These guys are yellow, which means I can teach them a grand total of 2 times. And if they're red or, like, blanked out, that means that, you know, that they're just not in it this class. So
you're gonna try to tell them to go study something, and they're gonna kick you in the where the sun don't shine.
Think of it like me in class, where I'm checked in for like I'm locked in, baby, for like maybe the first 10 minutes, and then after that it's just like I'm daydreaming. Listen,
You lost me 10 minutes ago, Teach.
Yeah, you lost me 10 minutes ago.
Traffic T says you guys should play Classic Heroes, a Sonic ROM where you can play as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles simultaneously. Huh.
Oh, you
That
mean
sounds fun.
like Sonic Heroes? Yeah, I remember
Like Sonic Heroes, but all three of us can play at the same time.
Yeah,
rather than one person
it's
playing all three.
It's got like a really, really fun theme song too. It's like Sonic Heroes. It's really good. I like it.
I played Heroes. This is a ROM hack though. It's a 2D version where we can all play together at the same time.
Oh, interesting. So, like for
Honestly,
example,
Sonic ROM hacks would be fun though.
and so that was over here at goals, Helix. So this is where I'm setting like what I want them to specialize in, and then whenever I go to instruct, this is like, say for example, I want to teach Dorothea, right? Like I need her to be better at swords, so I can like just choose individually which talent do I want to focus on, and like right here I teach her, and it's a good teach. It's all right. I teach her again. Great, fantastic.
Went pretty well today.
Her support goes up, and you know, like she learned more. If I get a perfect, you get a do-over. So now instead of teaching her 4 times, you can teach her 5 times.
So how do you know? Like how is it? Is it just random?
It's a dice roll, yeah. But like the higher their affection is towards you, like the better the dice rolls are, basically. So you know, there's a lot of different elements to consider.
I feel like I never got into like that specific teach like you just did right there.
Yeah, like it happens once at the beginning of every week of your calendar until like the final battle at the end of the month. So, yeah. Do we want to race?
Very much Persona.
Do we want to race Ferdy in this one, or do we want to like not race Ferdy?
Do we not have a? Do we have a? You know, just do Ferdinand. That's fine.
Yeah, let's do Ferdy. All right, cool.
He's probably our best Lance /
Yeah.
Cavalry unit.
Unless we want to go for Leone. Do we want to go for Leone?
No.
Oh,
No.
see, that one was bad. So he just really fucked up. So here you
console him.
you have a choice here. You know, like whenever it's bad and they just did not get it, you can like either critique or console. And depending on whether or not they respond well to it, you can try again. So
Is it another like dice roll for how they respond?
I think that it's based on their personality on this one. So I think with this one, like, so Sacrow said console. I think that Ferdinand responds to critique, but let's see.
Does he?
Motivation increased? No, you were right. You were right. It was console.
Okay.
So, you know.
I'm a people person.
Perfect. Look at that. That's a perfect. So that means we get to do it again.
I am quite pleased.
Ta-da.
So not only did he fail one, you successfully consoled him, I guess, and then he got a perfect right after that, and you got another one. Okay.
Right.
He basically got the same amount of training as Dorothea because he got 4 in a row.
Yeah. You got 4 in a row.
This part of the game's fine. It's whatever. But this game's not hard enough for me to care about what my units are. I just put them in whatever unit whatever costume like coolest in.
They do say that like that this game isn't as what do you call it, difficult as other Fire Emblem games. However,
It isn't the hardest difficulty though.
Hey, Sacrow, are you watching the Discord or are you watching the stream on YouTube?
Watching the Discord, it's a little laggy all of a sudden.
But I'm about to say it's getting laggy, isn't it?
It's not too bad. It's just a little jittery. I don't know what's happening.
YouTube looks fine. I haven't seen any lag from YouTube.
Yeah, it's just over here. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
So group tasks, I want Bernie to excel in flying, so we're gonna throw her in there. And I think I want to have Lysithea as like the flying mage, so I'm just gonna put her in there too. So
You're gonna teach her flying by throwing her.
yeah, we're just gonna teach her flying by throwing her. Let's see, I forget, can we do multiple? No, we can only choose one.
Yeah, you only use one. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah,
You can do multiple.
no.
I mean, I think
you
I'm
only
later.
do
You
one.
can do multiple.
So we're gonna begin lecture here, and then basically,
May I ask a question, Professor?
you know, this is just like the role-playing element of it. So I'm sorry, but you should just skip me.
You just did.
I don't have any questions. How would I even think of one? Yeah, like I don't know. Let me say this. Bingo. There we go. See, we get like more affection, motivation increases. They perform better. It's great. And so
Yeah,
this is the role-playing aspect of the game, is basically, hey, you're a teacher, teach these kids. Mercedes would like to join GPG's house. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Professor, I have a small request for you.
Is it weird that
I'd love it
the
if you would
like
help
students
me
can
to
just switch
study.
houses at any time?
I
or
can
any
just
classes?
tell that studying
No,
would be
I used to
so
drop classes all the time.
Well, it's completely different because you're learning the same curriculum under all 3 classes. It's different teachers.
I'm so happy. I hope to learn a lot.
It's more like, okay, so in Harry Potter, right, you have a house that's chosen for you. It's like if you could just walk up and be like, yeah, I don't want to be this anymore. I'm this thing now.
Speaking of Harry Potter, you guys ever see Mashal?
Let's
Yeah.
make it quick.
You're the one who told me to watch it. I watched both seasons.
Oh,
Did you?
this is impossible.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty great. I liked it.
We did it.
Like
I've read the manga. I never read. I didn't watch the anime. I read the manga.
Oh, I can't even read the manga. The anime has so many moments that are so fluidly, just like the movement's super funny. So I just
Yeah,
can't read
that's
the
true.
manga
Like, yeah, the Sakuga animation in Mashal is just so stupid good. like, you
now.
know,
It is so good.
for an anime that's basically like, hey, we're just memeing on Harry Potter, right? Like
We're One
the
Punch
animation
Man, but
went
Harry
hard.
Potter.
Yeah, we're One Punching Man, Harry Potter. But like the animation goes so hard though. It's weird.
They also got Alex Lay, I think is his name, doing the voice, and he does
Yeah.
such a good job.
He does, which is so weird to me that because he also play Zenitsu in Demon Slayer, and their voices sound nothing
Yeah.
alike. It's so weird.
He's
Sunflower.
also the main guy from what's it called? Solo
Oh,
Leveling.
Solo
as well.
Solo leveling. Yeah, solo leveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never seen what's it called? Dude, it's so good. Yeah, he's in Solo Leveling. He's really good there too. He's also in like a billion things all of a sudden. This man just popped off. He's like
He
everywhere.
did, and you know, like I honestly do think that like Zenitsu and Demon Slayer is what like did it for him, because like Demon Slayer was like wildly popular, and Zenitsu's like a fan favorite. He's not my favorite. I don't like that he's always screaming. You know, like he's
don't
like
either.
he's scared Bakugo is what he is. You know, it's like so.
Battle. It's
I
necessary to
I don't
deploy
know.
battalions, so I doubt I need
All
But
right.
Bakugo sucks though.
It's I've come around to change my mind about him, and I'll tell you why. It's not even like because suddenly I think the character is good, but like he did have like a heartfelt apology, like after like
Yeah.
after one of the arcs where like Deku's like by himself trying to distance himself from everyone so that he doesn't put them in harm's way, and basically he's leading the charge to bring him home. And so I was like, okay,
It's a Naruto moment.
yeah. So it was like, okay,
Save Sasuke arc.
You gotta admit though, like Bakugo had his own growth.
He did. So let's see. Battalions, Helix. You can have an army attached to your units.
Man, I never got into battalions. Like I just left that stuff alone because there was I felt like it was so much.
They're not the most useful. They're only useful if you're fighting big enemies.
Yeah, like so if you're fighting big enemies, they do a lot. If you're fighting enemies that have like a lot of protection, you can basically like stagger them. And my personal favorites are the ones that use magic. Because there's some that use magic that basically will either speed you up, Jesus Christ, or there's.
He's in chat. He's here. Be on your best behavior, both
Well,
of you. Right now.
he's everywhere. But
I did not know what you were talking about. I was like, wait, what is going on? What just happened?
but like so there's that so there's some of them that will speed up, basically doubling the amount of ground that you can cover in one turn. And there's some that will heal. So, you know, like if you're just dying, you can deploy your battalions that will use white magic to heal you. So, you know, it's kind of like one of those things. So, like for here, I kind of want something with like, I don't know, Byleth is usually like getting up close and personal. So usually I'm like, hey, you know what? Give him Gerald's Mercenaries. We're good.
Are you gonna play this game, Helix?
Hmm?
Are you gonna play this game at all?
I have it.
But are you gonna play it?
Are you going to play it,
I'm on
though?
I'm on chapter 6.
So
Okay.
then it's fine. You don't need to explain everything to him, Bard. He can do it himself. Just let's just play the game.
Okay. I mean, sure.
No, I mean I don't mind you explaining stuff because I'm gonna ask questions anyway.
No, but I mean, the thing
go.
is,
Well-
I do know that Helix is the kind of person that, you know, like, when you explain something to him, he absorbs knowledge, like, really hard, right? So it's kind of one of those things that, you know, like, whenever I'm like, hey, you know, this is something I think you would enjoy, usually I try to explain to him as much as I can, you know, like, so that way it's like, this is why you would enjoy it. You know, like, I'm not just, you know, blowing smoke. I really do think you would enjoy this.
Bard knows
Really
my
should play the game, though.
me and Bard known each other for a long time, so he knows my likes and dislikes. So I mean, most 95% of the time I agree with him.
Yeah.
There's
Not
the other
like-
5% that I have to be vigilant on, that he actually is trying to get one over on me.
Yeah, because sometimes I will just like troll him. I'll be like, "Ah, dude, you would love this," and it's just I'm just doing it for the memes.
Yeah,
So, like,
it
Helix
happens
is,
more often than y'all think.
it happens all the time. So yeah, like let's see, we're deploying basically everyone. I'm just gonna like put. Let's see who has resonant white magic.
Can you can choose a battalion for each person?
Yeah. Everyone can have a battalion attached. Now, as you'll see right here, you have like how many units you can deploy. It says here you can deploy 10. And we have 11 people in our class. What you can do so that the other person doesn't like not get an experience, you can set them as what's called an adjutant, which basically means they're stuck to that character. So right here we have Byleth with Lysithia equipped. Sometimes she'll do a follow-up attack after Byleth attacks.
Oh.
So, you know, like basically she's just tagging along for the experience. And
So can we just fail Hubert and just have Lysithia take over Hubert's spot?
we can. So we can say that, like, say we don't like Hubert as much, but, you know, Hubert loves fucking Edelgard, so let's just set Hubert as our adjutant. And so now Hubert is equipped to Edelgard, Lysithia is acting as our black mage, Mercedes is acting like our white mage, Dorothea is in our dancer position. She hasn't unlocked a dancer class yet, but she will. Linhard, backup white mage, Petra, assassin, and Ferdinand will eventually be our cavalry unit. As for us, we're probably a Myrmidon. So, let's begin. Boom, rout the enemy. All right, I think I equipped.
I do like how they do combat in this game. That's probably my favorite part about this game's combat.
It is pretty sweet. Like, I didn't like this style at first because the first time I tried a tactical RPG was Final Fantasy Revenant Wings, and I didn't care for it. But then I did this one, and I was like, oh, I like this so much more.
Which style do you like more, this one or like Baldur's Gate?
It's hard to say because I do like Baldur's Gate. Here's the thing. I would say that this is, like, easier because I know, like, on the grid how I can move. And where it would be advantageous, right? Because I can also kind of like see my enemies, how far they can move and stuff. With Baldur's Gate, it's kind of like that, but it's more fluid. So you're not exactly like you're not landing on a square, right? You're just landing in a distance away from where you are. So like it's hard for me to say that Baldur's Gate is kind of the same thing. It kind of is, but at the same time, it's different also, you know. So right now I'm just gonna deploy like one of the battalions I equipped with the Gambit option here, and with Dorothea I equipped her with the what's it called, this company that has the move Stride. So basically, when they use Stride, you'll see what happens. Now watch what happened to my movement speed. So now the distance that I can cover, look how far I can go.
Wow.
So basically, Stride makes it so that you can move farther, like double what you normally would have.
Is that all of your units or just
there's
one that uses it?
There's an effective range. So you'll notice that right here, everybody has like the boot icon next to them, except for Ferdinand. Ferdinand was out of range, so he can't do it. Dorothea used it, so her movement is spent. She can't do it anymore.
Can she still attack, or is it just is her turn done?
So until it's her turn again. You know, during your phase, you can move all of your units as many times. Yeah, and then you'll.
So say you had like a range attack or like for her or even magic. Could you still attack after you do a gambit?
Yes, we mentioned the unit class called Dancer, and basically what Dancer does is your go again unit. So whenever one of your units does a thing, you can come up to them with the Dancer will dance, and then that unit can once again do another move.
So it's like a bardic inspiration.
Yeah. It's like a bard. It's a bardic inspiration. This guy has a sword, so we need an axer. No, wait, we need a lancer. Lancers are good against swords, I forgot.
Ferdinand, but he's got the
Ferdinand's nowhere near though. He can't make it.
Yeah, Ferdinand can make it. You know, like let's just use our other gambit. Assault troop.
Is that gonna hit all three of them, or just the one that's in the front and the back?
It's yeah, it's a linear attack, so it'll hit both of these guys in a row. All right.
Leave it to me.
We can kind of get Lysithia over here and then just attack for killing this dude.
You underestimated me.
Let's see. Edelgard's kind of tanky, so I can put Edelgard here.
You gonna go heavy knight route with Edelgard?
I did that once. I didn't care for it. I honestly think that Edelgard's a better Wyvern Knight.
Wyvern knight.
Yeah.
I know. I
mean,
think.
she's also
I think the
fine
way
for
that
a
I was
Lord
going
class.
was heavy. I think I was going heavy armored or mounted instead of wyvern. It was just horse with heavy armor. I think that was right. I was going, if I remember correctly.
I remember that, like, it was said that in this game, if you want to play easy mode, just everybody is a Wyvern Knight. Like, literally everybody is a Wyvern Knight. Linhardt cannot kill this guy. He could if he really applied himself, but I don't think he will.
It's a crit.
That's like his entire personality is not applying himself.
Yeah. Let's see. Can we shoot from cover here? No. Bernie needs to be...
I will get the victory.
Can Petra get there? No. But we can put Petra here in cover so that they have to come to her. She'll have higher evasiveness, and she'll have a good time. She'll have a good time. All right. Let's see. We're gonna also kind of try to divert some of the...
What if you did both Bernie and her, like a little bit over, like closer to him, and just shoot arrows, shoot magic?
Maybe. Let's see. Combat arts. Well, first we gotta see, does Mercedes run that far? She doesn't, and she doesn't have a ranged attack that she can kind of get that guy. So instead, we're gonna like basically divide our force. We're gonna put like these guys up here can handle one guy. I'm not worried about that one guy.
Yeah, they'll probably end up attacking one of those guys and just get killed on the backswing.
Right. And then basically over here we have two white mages to kind of like back everyone up, and we have everyone kind of undercover, so they'll have like an easier time like evading. We are playing hard mode, so I don't think that they're gonna evade a lot, but as long as they don't die, we're good.
What are you gonna do Casper for? Like how are you gonna grow him?
I had Caspar as a War Master last run, I think, and like that was fine. Like if it's basically a brawler unit, like no weapon, just like fists. Yeah.
Oh, she attacks twice.
Yeah. So whenever your speed stat is higher than your opponent's speed stat, you do what's called doubling, which means that you attack twice.
Oh, okay, so that's speed that does that. Gotcha.
Yeah, speed is what does that. All right. So now we know that Caspar is injured, so Linhardt is closest. We're just going to move Linhardt here. Can Linhardt do it? Nope. But Dorothea can do this again. We can Gambit, give mobility to Mercedes.
And that should give you enough movement to heal him, right?
Correct. So now we have enough movement to come over here and assist with heal.
I owe you one.
Okay. And your battalions level up too, so like the more you use them, the better. Let's see. We're gonna Linhardt first, assist Petra, heal.
You inspire.
Sacrow got awful quiet on us.
I'm just watching. Sorry.
After
I'll let
this,
you guys do your thing.
okay, stop right here. Don't get off the screen. Oh.
Amazing.
You can't.
Oh.
I think it just does it automatically.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't do it automatically. That was me. I didn't know that he wanted to see something. But
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if Burn is gonna be. So right there at the bottom, the class mastery. Whenever it's mastered and you get that buff ability that I know that you only get whenever you master the class. Is it not? Is it worth it to stick with a class after you have the mastery, or do you want to immediately try to
It really
change
depends.
classes?
Because for one thing, you need different items in order to test for a different class. So you know, like if you have the items, I mean, you might as well, right? But like sometimes it's not a bad idea to stick around because you like, so your growths will be affected depending on what class you're in. And that can have its benefits. So I mean, like really, it's kind of like a little bit of a. It's kind of a strategic thing. You can immediately class into something different, or you can reclass into something else that will change your growths a little bit. So that way you can kind of like mod certain stats.
Can you only go up in class, or can you like sidestep classes in the same rank?
You can
like,
sidestep.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
sidestep. Sidestepping is a thing you can do.
Can you only have so many classes? Is there a max amount of classes each character can have?
It's. I don't think that there's a limit. I don't remember.
I get it now.
Have
But
every character go through every class.
yeah, but like there's things that they're just so ass at that like why would you, you know?
Just for the mastery.
I'm pretty sure you only pick up a certain number of skills per class you learn anyways. You can only have like
Yeah.
5 skills per character.
Roar
So even if you learned them all, you can only take 5. So there's no reason to do that.
Right.
Essentially.
Yeah, like so there's like no reason. Let me see. Bernie moves sideways. We can attack. We can take this guy out.
Am I done yet?
And let's see, right here when we see the roll, we can kind of see that like Dex is yeah, is whenever like just
Terrible
her
roll.
her IVs. It's a terrible roll. Like sometimes you'll get rolls where you like level up every stat, and that's wonderful. Like you know, but like you'll get rolls sometimes where you like level up one stat, and it's the dumbest thing. Let me think. We can't bring. Shoot, Mom, we're just gonna have to Petra that. You know what? We can move Ferdinand up, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
Yay, Ferdy.
It's Ferdy time. Ferdy-licious.
That's what I used to call him whenever I was playing this the first time through.
You will also have like different weapons that are just better suited for whatever you're doing. So like right now we have like default weapons. They're okay.
I know you can have multiple weapons attached, and you can choose different weapons based on what you want to do. Because I know your main character gets that sword
Yeah.
that you can heal.
Yeah. Like, I think the healing is kind of like a different ability that you pick up with them, but yeah.
Is it Soul in this game or no?
I don't know. I think I have it already because this is technically New Game Plus. There's no technically. This is New Game Plus.
This is New Game Plus actually.
Yeah.
We're pretty deep in the save files, if I remember correctly.
All right. Thunder.
This is going to hurt,
Thundar.
okay?
Is there higher levels of spells like Final Fantasy has?
Many skills.
You will learn bigger, badder spells as you go. Like, but for the most part, like your thunder will scale off of your reason stat. So you know, like just because it's like the spell you had at the beginning doesn't make it like not be a good spell later on. Yeah. Let me think. We need like our axe units like the hell down here. We can move Edelgard here and then just kind of like move everyone in after her, I guess.
Just holding the corner brush, so she should be good.
Yeah, see how
Oh,
Hubert did the follow-up right there?
But he
Yeah.
couldn't finish it like the scrub he is.
Oh, yes.
It's like, Hubert, that's why you're not a main character.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think he's technically the second in command, though,
Anywhere I can
of the Black Eagles. I can't get rid of him.
But he, in terms of
Unlucky.
like, I was gonna say, in terms of what's it called, characters though, he is probably one of my least favorite. Like
I mean, he's literally just a NATO guard sim.
he's
He's
a
basically
NATO guard
internet in a nutshell.
He's internet in a nutshell.
Yeah, the internet loved Edelgard. You know how many people picked Black Eagles over the other two by just an insane amount? Because
Here's the
Edelgard
thing.
was in there.
I picked Edelgard because I thought her design was cool. I picked Claude because I thought his personality was cool. And I picked Dimitri
the
because he
usual
was the
route,
it was the last one that needed to get played.
I went
Dimitri was
Dimitri because I really like his friendship with the other two.
That was an
They have a
awesome
great dynamic.
dodge.
Oh, the floating dodge.
The
Yeah.
floating dodge, yeah. If you're gonna dodge, that's the way to dodge.
In the older Fire Emblem games, they dodge depending on each character, but one of them literally disappears off the screen. They're gone and then they reappear after the dodge.
The most,
around.
I guess the
like,
mage characters.
dude, I think like honestly, like the engage animations were like the most extra because it's not like, you know, I'm not just dodging, I'm like backflipping out of the way or something. It was like, why? Like this is extra. This is so extra.
What was the one girl who she's part of your fan club? Cannot remember her name.
Fram.
For the life of me.
Fram.
Fram. Yeah, I made her a punching character and she did backflips every chance she got.
Yeah, like cause Fram weirdly is almost like the Bernie of like Engage in that, like, you know, her evasion gets like her speed and evasion just get like weirdly powerful like after a while, and like the only thing is that she doesn't crit nearly as much.
And big punches are big punches. It's fine. And she also heals a lot too.
And she does heal a lot.
I didn't like Engage though, sadly. I wanted to like it so badly. I just couldn't get into it.
Same. I'm like, Engage was fine. You know, like I liked it. Okay.
It was good, but
yeah, like it wasn't
bad.
Good.
Gameplay was solid. Just story was just so awful. Hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah, he healed.
GPG does a crit.
That
What a boring
comment.
crit animation, my dude. Come on.
I can't.
So what is
Uppercut him with a sword.
the 3 green dots between like around certain characters?
Oh, that's your battalion. So like whenever they're all 3, that means your battalion is in good standing. Every time you take damage, you might lose people out of your battalion. So like whenever you're in red, that means your battalion's about to leave you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because there are scrubs like that. They will abandon you in battle.
So I'm gonna pose this question to you guys. I've asked my friends this a long time ago, but
I
if
thought
you
we
take
were
the
friends.
gameplay of my other friends. Anyways, I asked my friend group what anime, if they were to take the gameplay of Fire Emblem, which anime would be the coolest to use it in their world. Like if someone made a game, they took Fire Emblem's gameplay and then just added the thing on there, how would that system work?
No game, no life.
Yeah,
What is that?
kinda. No game, no life makes sense. I'll
Is
tell
that
you
about
what.
a video game though?
No game, no life is basically like 2 guys who are expert gamers who get transported to a realm where everything is decided by games. So, you know, like they're just like, they basically take over the world because they're the best at games, and yeah. There's other special rules in place, like for example, like, you know, you're allowed to cheat, but if you get caught, then you face a penalty, and you know, just stuff.
So we came up with was Avatar, because a big part of Fire Emblem's gameplay is the weapon triangle,
Right.
and so instead of that, you do the 4 elements, and the elements would counter each other.
The issue I have with that is that Avatar's combat in the show is more fluid state than
It's very true.
This
Like,
one
Well, yeah,
allow it to have.
well, yeah, it's not. But the animations could be fluid, and they could be doing a little fight real quick, and you just see who comes out on top based on what their stats and what their element is.
I think what he meant is that, you know, like there's no hard counter for one bending style.
That
Like,
too.
you know,
There's
like
bending styles that do counter each other, though. Technically,
I mean, like they're opposites on the square, but
and
like
there's some
they,
that work really well together.
right.
Well, I mean,
See, that's
so
a good
spear
roll right
technically beats
there.
a sword. Yeah, that's a great roll. But like, a spear technically beats a sword, but not really, because if a spear goes in and you have good dodge, you dodge the spear and they're out of options. So like, you gotta suspend your disbelief just a little bit, because an axe shouldn't beat a spear, and a sword doesn't really lose to a spear that much. Like, why does an axe beat a spear but a sword doesn't?
Because they needed
When an
gameplay
axe
to be
can just
balanced a
break
little
it.
bit.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly, it's gameplay. So the Avatar thing would work perfectly. It's like the perfect scenario. We also thought like
That's also a good
maybe
roll.
like
Serve Lady Edelgard well.
Of course, it's for him.
Yeah, get levels up. This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well. I'm like, bro.
We also thought it would work really well for Naruto. Because they have like a similar fighting system to Genjutsu, Taijutsu, and Ninjutsu.
I mean, okay.
And then there's also
I can kind of
like
see
elements
that
you can add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that could use this system, but nobody does. Nobody wants to do it for some reason.
Turn-based combat has a lot of negative stigma, though. Let's be honest. Most people will grab a turn-based combat game and they just immediately don't like it because it's turn-based combat.
Yeah, but how many anime fighting games do we need?
That's also true. Like the Jujutsu Kaisen game had everyone so hype, and then it turned out to be so ass.
They're always like that. Like Jump Force came out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, this is gonna suck." The
Or
coolest part was that
you should show how many hours of gameplay you have.
On what? Oh, I did. The first time we did the stream, I 100% It's 300 plus.
It is pretty insane.
It's 300 plus.
Out of one file.
Out of one file, yeah. And, like the thing is, I have so many more hours on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like IPs, like, cause dude, like 100%.
You started?
No, this is a different battle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
these are practice battles he can do over and over again to level up and stuff.
Yeah, so like I'm
You
leveling
can do
up.
that?
Yeah, kinda, like, because you have the finite amount of points to expend into how many times you want to battle.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I think
But
the
he has
max is
because
3.
It's New Game Plus.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the balancing.
So do you have to go and you have to reset the battalions every time?
What you can do is, so like you go to the battalion guild, and you basically what you do is you heal them. So you don't have to reset them. Like your characters are equipped with them. The one thing that I do go is I go to the blacksmith, which isn't unlocked yet. So like basically fix your weapons because your weapons do break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Which is the dumbest system. I hate breaking weapons.
breaking weapons is a stupid system, and I hate it too.
Fire Emblem's always done it though, so I guess it gets a pass.
Okay, so like, and the
guess.
thing is, you're not always gonna be on the same map either. This is just like 2 battles that for some reason we're on the same map with the same formations. So now we're gonna try something different. We're just gonna push this way is what we're gonna do. But we're not gonna use our stride right away. Instead, we're just gonna like get information right here to intercept like the enemy force coming in. And then we're gonna push Dorothea somewhere right here in the center of the whole formation, so that when she does stride, she gets a maximum amount of people. So, you know, like gangster shit.
Yeah. Fire Emblem's a fun game. It's not the most complicated because it's a Nintendo game still, but like you can do a lot of fun stuff with it. And maddening is insane in this game. It's a little, you have to run very specific comps to even get through it.
That's true. Maddening mode is like, hey, I learned all of the basics. I am good for you to try to torment me.
I literally lost my units on like the 3rd map on maddening. And I just didn't go through it again. But also was playing on a brand new file, not a New Game Plus file.
Right, and that is another thing, like that I should say is that okay, so maddening is its own beast. You will have like a hard time on maddening no matter what game you're playing. But like, what was I gonna say is I'm also playing casual. So like my units respawn after every battle, even if they fall, right? If you're playing maddening and you're playing classic and your units just die, well, now you have a smaller army. So
as a kid, I used to, because I had the Game Boy version of the second Fire Emblem that came out in the United States. It was
Binding Blade,
Sacred Stones.
Sacred Stones,
No.
I meant to say.
Sacred Stones, yeah. Binding Blade's technically the first one, but it was just called Fire Emblem when it released over here. No Binding Blade, just Fire Emblem. Flat. But Sacred Stones.
That's 4 misses in a row for Petra.
Well, you got to keep in mind, like, so
yeah.
the forest increases evasion. So, like, it's just he's getting lucky because, like, for some reason my evasion ain't doing shit. But
she's also losing in the weapon department.
She is also losing in the weapon department because that matters. So let's just make it easier right here with Mercedes.
It used to matter so much more.
95 to hit.
Yeah, because magic is different.
You'll mess with that.
Yeah, magic will scales differently, but also Sacrow's right. Sometimes you'll have like a 97% to hit and you still miss. It's the weirdest thing.
in Fire Emblem Awakening, I got crit 4 times in a row by a guy with 1% crit chance. But it was like, he's a
sucks to
Myrmidon class,
suck.
and he didn't kill me. He didn't kill me because my character only took 1 damage from each crit, so he did 4 damage. But he crit me 4 times.
Oh,
I'm like, okay, cool, thanks.
I would put the game down after that. I was like, that's enough game for now.
Awakening's so good. Like, if you want to play a Fire Emblem game that's just pretty solid, all the characters are good, and there's not like a lot of nuance they put in this one because there's a lot of extra stuff they put in this game. Awakening's the way to go.
yeah, that was a 2 roll, and like not one of them
That's
was
the
in one of her
second time she's gotten
proficiencies. Yeah, so it's
So I'm gonna say it now, Bencher.
bench
Bench Lysithea.
bench license. No, we need her whenever
Bencher,
we
get her out of here.
when we have like the what's it called, the Death Knight, because like that Death
Oh
Knight.
yeah, because she one-shots it.
Because she one-shots it. She has like the spike spell, which is good against mounted units, and the Death Knight is mounted, so...
Oh, is that where you go and you fight for the sword? I think I know what you're talking about.
I think so. I think he shows up in that one too, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna
You can
strike.
actually beat him 3 different times, I think, or twice.
Mm-hmm.
The Death Knight was such a weird choice too, because like you could tell immediately who he's supposed to be.
This over yet?
Well, let's...
Like, oh, hey, it's this guy.
I was gonna say, let's talk for ourselves, huh? Let's speak for ourselves.
Did
'cause
you not know it was him?
I did not!
They tell you. They're like, hey, blah, 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 it's probably him. Like, haha, you see him leaving randomly in the middle of the night.
Crit.
11% to crit.
Chance to grow.
Nice.
Oh, why do I have
know what?
Hubert as my adjutant? I didn't want that.
When I played this game originally, they still had the first voice actor.
This is harder than expected.
No, I didn't. Like, I played it like after they switched voice actors, I guess.
I finished it, and then they swapped voice actors right in the middle of me finishing the game.
This was...
So they got sounded actually a little better. Too bad he ruined it. For him, I guess.
I gotta go back and see like if there's YouTube videos of his voice because I just never heard him. All I've ever known
there
is
should
Zach
be.
Aguilar.
Yeah, Zach Aguilar's fine. I like his voice.
He plays Tanjiro in Demon Slayer.
He does. I don't like his Tanjiro that much.
I don't
I'm
like
very
Demon
picky.
Slayer, so I'll just leave it at that.
I liked Demon Slayer, but I don't like how they're basically just milking the franchise now. So just because it's not very long.
That is true. It isn't very long. It's actually a very short manga, dude. Like, but like the thing is, it is fun. You know, like it's one of those where it's like you'll have fun watching it. Like the storyline is paper thin, right? Like you're not gonna like see anything that you've never seen before. But
I mean, I watched Dragon Ball.
yeah, imagine fantasy Dragon Ball is what it is. Well, Dragon Ball's a fantasy anyways.
Fantasy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a martial arts one, so like sometimes I don't think so, you know.
I mean, it takes place in like a different version of War of the Earth. No, it's still the Earth, but it's a different version of it. Whereas theirs is literally just feudal Japan. Well, not
It's feudal Japan, yeah, but
It's
like
Edo era or whatever.
And I don't know, like one of the things that has killed Demon Slayer for me has been like whenever they were like, oh hey, quick thing, like all of those magic effects that you see of them using their weapons, not a real thing. You know, like that's just
yeah, that was
like
kind of weird.
That's a metaphor, you know, like so when he swings his sword and fire comes out, fire's not really coming out. It's just a metaphor for the emotion behind it. I was like, this is so stupid. I'm like, go back and tell me it was magic. How dare
What do
you?
you mean? I literally saw him leave burn marks on the train. Come on, don't tell me that. Creator of the series, don't ruin this for me. I don't know. Demon Slayer was cool, but yeah, it's kind of like My Hero, where I was just a point hit where I was just like, I'm kind of over this now. Like, what's next? What's new?
I
Because
recently
season
watched
1 and
like
2 were so good.
Season 3 was good. I just finished watching season 3 and I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, you're talking about
The Swordsmith
Demon
Village.
Slayer style. Oh yeah. That was. Wait,
That's season
which is
3.
the one with the?
Another
Which one? What's the bathtub one or the bath scene one?
That is
Is
season
that season
3.
3?
Yeah, season 3.
Then that's why I stopped watching it.
You stopped watching at the bathtub scene.
That's the only one I know is it's the bathtub scene because people are memeing it online because it's supposedly the best scene in the manga panel. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I
Is
preferred
it?
I guess.
I guess, I don't know. Like, because I was like, well, why? What?
People, you
Ooh.
know, the internet.
Bad roll too.
She's only getting 2s. They're all getting 2s.
Yeah, no,
Bard's
they're
gonna
roll-
have a hard time
Well,
later
this
on.
is
But
this is
Dark
hard.
Hubert.
This is hard mode though. So like in hard mode, your rolls are like you're basically rolling disadvantage. So like that's kind of the thing. Like if I had played easy mode is like different. Like you're gonna be hitting max rolls every time.
You'd think so, but I am pretty bad with rolling. If we play D&D, you guys will see that I am the worst roller of all time, which is why I can never be the DM. Because I will always make the game too easy.
That's how come you're behind a shield and nobody can see your rolls.
That's right. You
yeah,
can,
but I don't like
you
fudging
can fudge,
rolls.
You can fudge those. You know, like nobody has to know.
As the DM, you have to fudge rolls.
Like you know, with taxes. I'm not that I'm condoning that or saying that I ever have. I'm just saying it's a, you know.
When
option is that what you're saying?
I always do my taxes right.
Whenever I tried DMing, there was a couple of times that I was like, "Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna." So he heals 50 HP.
Same. You know, like there was times where I was like, "Okay, if I do this, it's gonna kill everyone too fast. So let me dial it back." But there was other times where I was like, "Oh no, the hell you're dodging that? No." Oh.
Yeah, I mean, first
Casper low.
For story reasons, I would maybe fudge a roll. Like, oh, this guy doesn't die. Actually, he's dead.
Oh, well, it's okay. I don't like Caspar that much. He'll respawn.
Well, Caspar's great.
He's okay. Caspar.
Oh yeah, and in the old games,
And he healed.
Classic mode's the only mode.
Yeah, Caspar is less fun. Raphael.
Yeah, I guess so. I like Raphael's story better.
I like Raphael's story
But Caspar's
better.
got some great support conversations.
He's got fun support conversations with Bernie. Like Caspar
Everybody has fun support conversations with Bernie.
That's true. Like Bernie does
the
not
girl.
have bad support conversations. It's actually kind of funny. You can do it, Ferdy. Oh, well, okay. You're still at level 1?
Single kill. Yeah, you
How-
haven't let him kill anybody.
Golly.
Yeah, we don't need him anyways. We'll just switch him out for Sylvain.
Sylvain, you know, Sylvain. What do you call it? Leone, whoever.
Not Leone. How could you say that to me?
I'm just gonna knock out this guy that Caspar failed to kill. Mercedes is gonna level up before the. Oh wait, how come he didn't die?
It didn't attack twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's because it's thunder. Thunder only attacks once. Damn it, I forgot. All right, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Punt.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed.
Holy, come on, my dude. Please, you have to level up.
So Helix,
Hey.
you mentioned that something weird was happening with your cable, like that there was a reason you were losing internet.
I've lost internet so many times since the hurricane, and we finally got with Xfinity, and we found out why. Apparently, so I should preface this with we just got fiber like a couple of months ago, like I want to say March, and they ran the lines for us and everything in our neighborhood, and apparently ever since they've added in the junction, like the main neighborhood junction node, yeah, there's some crackheads going around that go and steal that node because they think it's full of copper.
Oh no!
I still have
And it's just full of cable or of fiber, so it's not worth anything. And they go out there, they have to go stick in that box. They've had to do it 6 times since they've
Always nice.
6
added
times.
in. Yes.
Let Ferdinand do it. He needs this.
And apparently, it's not only the crackheads that think that it's got copper. There's one guy in our neighborhood that thinks a big company is going to ruin the neighborhood. So he grabs a chain in his truck and he rips that node out whenever he thinks it needs to be. He needs to teach
Dude, where
them
do
a
you
lesson.
live? It sounds like you live in like the bayou, not the bayou, sorry, like the back roads of Indiana.
He looks like he lives out in the bayou. He's like Gambit from the Deadpool movie. Woo! I'm about to make a name for myself out here.
Still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen?
I've
Oh,
been
dude.
spoiled about the entire
dang.
show.
No, yeah, that was a
Bernie got
good
that
roll.
big roll.
That was an excellent roll.
That was 6. That was 6 of them that got hit.
Call her butter, cause she's on a roll.
But yeah, so they've got the cops rolling around the neighborhood more, watching it. Hopefully they can stop the dude from doing it, because I swear it's every Monday he does it.
Every Monday, the guy shows up and pulls.
Where do you? I mean, obviously don't tell the stream where you live, but like, where do you live?
No, do tell us. Give us the exact address. We all want to come
Yeah,
visit.
the exact address.
I live at
zip code.
52 degrees north.
You said
52 degrees
52,
north.
and my address starts with 52. I was like, wait, don't tell him where I live.
You live pretty close to the equator, my friend.
Oh, Lord. All right, so Edelgard, let's learn.
How many houses are in your area? Are they like super far from each other?
I'll tell
How
you
many
how
what?
many houses matter.
Houses?
3
Oh
houses.
no, like we're on like I think about a little under an acre for the house that we live on. In.
Well, I mean, how many houses are near you? Like, is there like, do you live in an actual neighborhood, or is it like a bunch
Yeah,
of houses
it's a neighborhood.
sporadically spread
Ooh,
out?
perfect, too.
Okay.
Hmm?
That's crazy that it's happening in a neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah, and like I said, there's two. That's
Two
two perfect.
perfects. The problem is you only get one like perfect like do-over. So like if you hit it, then you know like,
So,
dude, Edelgard.
She wants to learn today.
Does the perfect give you more experience?
Yes.
It does, yes.
Okay.
And depending on the level, they also will get bonus experience or not.
Mhm.
It's like E to D is super easy, then D to C is not, and then C to B is worse. And getting to A takes forever.
Yeah, that's true. Getting to A is like, oh man, getting to S is just, oh well, no, there's no S. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I was like, wait, there's no S here. I was like, wait a minute. Yes, there is. I'm lying. All right, Bernie, come on, man. Good. Come on.
You should have taken her to lunch first.
I should have taken her to lunch first. They didn't give me the chance.
Oh,
you
you're
don't
right.
learn
You're
well
right.
enough. Let me take you out to dinner.
Listen,
Let me
Bernie,
take you out to dinner first.
that would actually work with Lysithia. I feel like, hey, Lysithia, let me take you out to cake, and if you do well on this test, I will take you out to more cake. Oh, that she would like. I am studying constantly. Not that she isn't already, but you know what I mean. Let's see.
You should only do it if the cake was in private. Private cake, which I mean doesn't sound great.
Nobody else can know that she's getting cake.
Yeah, no one else can know she's getting caked.
I appreciate.
But I'll tell you what. Like after the time skip, like what's it called? Dorothea gets caked.
You know,
Caked up,
for-
baby.
I don't remember what any of the characters look like post or time skip. To be honest with you,
You don't know what they look like post time skip?
I don't remember what they look like. All of them. I know I hated a lot of the redesigns, the new designs.
What? I thought some of them were like just super hits. It was just like, I don't know.
Some of them were. I didn't like Edelgard's new look.
I liked it. That's the design that made me want to do like the Black Eagles first. Sorcery is my natural talent, so it was inevitable that I'd choose to be a warlock. It's not easy, but I need no fear. I will never tire of studying reason. Focus on reason and authority, or focus on reason skill to excel as a warlock. No, you are learning to... Wait, you're learning authority? You should be learning flying. You want to be the flying mage.
Nah, she wants authority, dude. She wants to slap people around really hard, but not be able to move very far.
St. Macwheel Day is today. There will be a recital. Let's sing.
Cool. Oh, they should make a Harry Potter game like this too.
I'll sing so loud that my voice is gonna reach
I don't know how it'd work, but they should.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I hate his quote here.
I've never actually heard his quote. I don't think I've ever had him sing for me.
Like, Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? I'm like, listen, Ferdinand, I like Dorothea, okay?
Professor, let me sing you the song of my people.
It goes something like this. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I am Ferdinand von
Rather
Eyre.
than this back in my room.
Jesus
came back.
Christ!
Hello.
Has returned. He has
It
risen.
hasn't been 3 days. What
Oh,
happened?
look at all that skill leveling up.
It's been 30 minutes.
It's been 30 minutes. Oh, we've almost been live for 2 hours already.
Already? Wow, that's
This game zooms by.
It's been about an hour and a half.
Hope this is good for
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I've grasped it.
I feel like last time it felt like it was going slower. Maybe also probably we weren't paying attention to the game at all, and I felt so bad.
Well, what?
Like, oh, Helix is playing a game, and I wasn't like looking at the game really because it was so hard on my eyes.
Shoot. I guess
Was it just a style of game?
they're not letting
No,
us...
it's just a 30 frames per second. I was also like completely zoned out.
certification. So here it is, Helix. Once you have like your stamp to like level up. So for example, Edelgard and GPG both can. You can kind of decide where you want to go. So like I've mastered like my mercenary class, so I can choose to go here into either a Myrmidon or a fighter. And it tells you here what your proficiencies need to be in order to like move up. So like right here, I just need sword skill D or higher. It's the easiest one. And basically whenever I move from my commoner role into this one will have higher rolls for like the stats needed to be good in this class. So usually for Byleth, I do go Myrmidon because it's the easy one. You know, like you can't go wrong with it if you got a swordsman character, you put them in this one eventually. So
have you ever done do they have tactician in this game or no?
No, there's no tactician in this
No,
one. So,
they have a different version of tactician where it's sword and magic though. They have one. I just don't remember what it's called. Why is it freaking out?
I don't know.
It's just.
It just is.
So then you just change into the new class. Now you can always change back into a class that you've already mastered before, but but then in order to move on to your intermediate and advanced ones, then you 100% need to master the skills necessary. So with Edelgard, this is the path that I'm planning to take. I'm planning to take her into the fighter class. And then from fighter, we're gonna probably go into something with, probably brigand. And all of these like enhanced strength basically. And then from here, we're gonna go into wyvern rider.
Have you never done lord for her?
I've never done the lord class for her, surprisingly.
She's really, I mean, obviously she's the only one who can do it, so she's
right.
She's like the best at the Lord class.
And then we got like the Wyvern Lord. Now, Sacrow, these are the ones from the DLC. So you got like different ones. You mentioned the one that was sword and magic. That's the one right here, Trickster. So Trickster uses swords, uses like white magic, and has like a cool warp ability. War Cleric
is something different then.
This is like the War Cleric, which is basically
it looks like Lissa.
It is if I know Lissa correctly, then it is, because what it is it's a big strength build with faith involved. So this is what they look like. Otherwise, you know, it's a gauntlet build. Faith is a big part of it. So and
what are the original? What's the original master classes that they can do?
Hold up, one more thing. So these are the one that I want for Lysithea, Dark Flyer. It's all of Lysithia's natural talent as a mage, but with the mobility of a flying unit. So she just goes far.
Go down one more, Valkyrie.
Valkyrie is the other one. It's a black magic combatant, but like mounted. So like the difference is the Dark Flyer can cross over things like water and stuff like that. You know, like there are places where other units can't go. The Dark Flyer can go. And Valkyrie is, you know, like a lot of the ground units, they'll have to respect terrain, but, you know, they're a little tankier. Yeah. Now, the original master classes, since you was asking, let's see what we got. We got your Wyvern Lord. You got your Mortal Savant, which is basically Sword and Reason. I think this might be the other one that you were thinking about.
That's the one I was thinking of, yeah. That's okay.
You got your Great Knight, which I never liked. You have your Bow Knight, which is fun for Bernie, actually. You have your Dark Knight, but you kind of have to like class change into like a Warlock, I think. I think that's the only way to get into this one. Your Holy Knight is Faith and Riding, and of course your War Master is all Brawl. Well, you can use an axe, so you know, like if you have an axe unit, I guess. Now, as far as Edelgard goes, we are just going to go ahead and like level her up into the fighter class.
Hitting the books hard.
I like how she has like typical anime girl laugh pose. Oh. All right, so we're changing class.
Yes, I liked her. I liked her before she time skipped. Definitely more.
I liked her better.
There were a
after
few I
the
didn't like.
I
I remember who I didn't like.
So Edelgard and Lysithea were like bangers, like of redesigns. Dorothea was a good one. Felix was really good.
I didn't like Annette.
I didn't like Annette's
That's
either.
what I was thinking of.
I liked
like
Felix though.
Thank you so much.
Felix looked cool. Shoot. I think the person who got just like the worst time skip design was Gerald.
Perfect timing, Professor. I've
Um,
just received word
but yeah.
from the Knights.
Yeah.
Located the bandits.
so
Yeah, Geralt for sure.
now we're doing like the story
Gerald.
mission where we're gonna take out the bandits. Yeah, Gerald, worst time skip design.
I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know
Ferdinand gets weird. I don't like him with the long hair. Is that weird?
Just do not put the rest of us in
I can see why not.
And Caspar
Ferdinand's
was.
current hairstyle is what I have. My actual hairstyle.
Oh, no kidding.
Don't worry, Burn.
Yeah, literally the same hairstyle. Just when I was seeing the image, I'm like, wait, that's the hairstyle I have right now.
Caspar is an upgrade. Linhart is an upgrade. Hubert is a big upgrade.
Let's just get this over with.
I didn't like
Hubert
Annette.
is?
There's
Yeah,
nothing
I
to
didn't like Annette.
get
Well, right here he looks like My Chemical Romance emo.
to achieve our mission.
But like, whenever he has the time skip, he looks a little less. I shop at Hot Topic. You know, like if that makes sense. You know.
I'm looking at it now. He looks just like he shops at Hot Topic. He's just older now.
Yeah, he's just older. He's more.
He
He's
never grew out of
he's
it.
a classy Hot Topic. You know, so like it's the difference between like
okay,
I'm in an.
classy.
I'm in an emo punk band, or I'm a what's it called? I'm a Mater D. He's a butler. You know, like he looks more like a butler than he does like a My Chemical Romance. All right, you seem excited to get out there. Let's go.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Let's move out.
I just realized it's been almost 2 hours. We just got to this first story mission.
I spent a lot of time like going over the mechanics of the game because you know like this is a game like dude I thought about doing a video about this one for my channel too because I was like I could talk for hours about this game. This game is so much fun to me. So let's just go to the mission. Deploy to the red.
I used to follow a few Fire Emblem channels, but they all sadly died. And they just don't stick around very long.
Well, there was one guy who I watched, like, you know, like he was my Fire Emblem guy, and then it turned out that, you know, he was kind of a creep, and yeah, that kind of like killed that community.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot these days to just ruin your entire career.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know any Fire Emblem YouTubers. I'm looking at one right now. Captain Astronaut?
I'm not certain
Who's
I'll be
this?
able to sleep
I love how Sothis is just like, so we're taking children into battle, are we? Uh-huh.
Yeah, we are.
I love.
Someone has to die out. Not me.
You gotta learn sometime.
Look, here's the thing. If we're talking about war crimes, Alir had 3 child soldiers in her army. Like, she had John, Fram, and Clan. All of them were children.
They're old enough that they can make their own decisions.
Oh yes, 11 is totally old enough for me to sign up for the army.
Oh,
Let's go.
I meant your characters in the game.
No. We're sticking with 11 is old enough to join the military.
Oh, I haven't unlocked any of this. Okay, I guess we're just going into battle. Well, first, let's see which units we... Okay, so we can take 9 units. Who are we gonna bench?
Casper. I feel like Casper's the bit.
Yeah.
Well, we already have a mage though.
No, you know what? Yeah, Caspar is fine. We have 2 white mages actually. We have Mercedes and Linhard, so we can bench one of them.
You can bench Linhart.
All right, let's bench Linhard. Let's get Lysithea in here.
We went out of our way to get Mercedes, so.
Yeah, we're gonna adjutant Hubert onto. How do you? Wait, hold on. I can't adjutant Hubert. Why?
You have to do it from the unit, don't you?
No.
Why?
Is it... Oh, how weird. I
Adjutant. Hey, you still have 3.
Yeah, I can still set up 3, but why not?
Maybe for story reasons I won't let you do it.
Yeah, for story reasons we might not be able to.
Because you haven't learned it yet.
But I did though.
When you type in Fire Emblem, the top 3 videos, the third one is us.
Oh, what?
So we're just right there.
Let's go. All
So
right.
if anyone ever looks up Fire Emblem, there we are.
Let's go. Here we go.
So this is the
Lost condition is all of our units fall in battle.
By the look of it. Let's end
Isn't that the normal lost condition?
the thieves
No,
will
sometimes
say-
you'll have like objectives, and it's like the objective is guard the gate, and if enough damage is dealt to the gate, you lose, or like survive is always a fun one. Like I hate that one so much.
Your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death.
You can't be a thief if you fear death. You heard it here first.
I hear there's a back road
I mean,
to the west.
that doesn't
Why
make
don't we
sense.
split up and attack from both
Thieves
the
meant to
west
run
and
away,
the
They're not meant to fight.
If we
Yeah.
advance tactfully, we can attack our enemy from both sides.
Come
I
on.
leave the rest to you. Regardless, we must cross the bridge first.
Cross the bridge first. All right. So
Thanks, Beetle Guard.
because I know that okay, yeah. So it splits up over here, and there's like an item right here. If I'm not mistaken, there's another item somewhere over here somewhere. So yeah, we gotta cross the bridge first. We could burn our stride right now, or let's see, where's the danger zone for these guys? Or we could just like literally step here where we have a little bit of a evasion with like Petra or something, just to kind of bait them out, and then just.
Well, I mean, because they're all gonna move forward, aren't they? Or is it just these 3 guys is gonna move?
The guys whose danger zone you're in will move. It's not everybody.
Hmm.
Sometimes they will all move. It just depends.
And how slow you're traveling?
Yeah. Alright, so now that we have them here, let's see, we can turn off like their danger zone. We don't need to see where they're going. Alright, so first things first.
Leave it to me.
We don't hit that guy with Lysithia because he has range, so he can hit back. So instead, we're just gonna kill this guy. Oh, what?
False. You did not kill him.
I will prepare.
All right, we're
In
gonna
order to
kill.
hit him.
We're gonna kill this guy with Edelgard.
Your defeat
I was
Good
gonna
job,
laugh.
Beetle Guard. You did it.
All right,
But there was no other
She's the best.
Edelgard best, and then Petra's just gonna kill the archer.
Whoa. Whoa.
Not gonna kill the archer, but gonna, unless she crits.
Let's get 0 crit.
0 crit. All right, well that's fine. All right, Bernie, take well, not take out this guy, but do damage to this guy.
Nice. 12
Basic-
damage.
Soften him up for.
Von Iyer.
That's
I just think you get everybody close,
Ferdinand.
everybody like in a group around those two, and then next turn you can Swiftfoot boots out into
That
the.
didn't kill?
Didn't kill. Can you believe that?
Focused.
All
I
right.
mean, I just saw it happen, so I guess so. But that's sad.
This is the boss fight, so I mean, like everybody has higher stats. Let's see. So we're just gonna move everyone forward. Caspar is doing okay.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. I hear Mercedes as voice actress in like a lot of anime. Like she uses the same exact voice for everyone.
I'm trying to remember what she even voices in. 'Cause I feel like I know her voice, but
I know that she's in like an anime that I enjoy called The Great Jahi Will Not Be Defeated. If you've never
Wait,
seen
which
that,
one?
The Great Jahi Will Not Be Defeated.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
never heard
fun.
of it.
Reverse isekai, basically. Demon Lord gets transported to our world.
Exciting? Come on.
Okay.
Let's get on to the next one.
But you know, like the thing is, or no, I'm sorry. The demon realm collapses. A lot of them end up in our world, and the second in command to the great demon king loses all of her mana. So she keeps flip-flopping between an adult form when she has a little bit of mana to spend, and a child form. Whenever she spends all her mana. So like it ends up being like a slice of life thing that whenever she has mana to burn, she'll assume her adult form and take a job. And then the rest of the time she's just struggling to survive on minimum wage.
So the plot device, gotcha.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
It's a very fun plot device. Let's see. What does this guy got? A sword? Okay. Ferdinand, get in there. You need experience, my man. You are falling behind.
Yeah, Ferdinand is not Von Eyre at this point.
He is not Von Eyring at all, baby. All right, we're going to move Dorothea here so that we can stride.
So
all right.
Marianne's voice actress is Haru from
Can you get
Persona 5.
Lysithea up a little bit, or is she already moved?
She can move this far. And that's that. All right, so we're going to do this. They should approach us a little bit, I think. They're not going to make it all the way.
Yeah, they will.
This guy won't. Oh, wow, he doesn't make it all the way. Jesus has left the chat.
He was not pleased.
It's something you never want to see. Like, Jesus has left the chat. Oh, no! All
We
right.
started it again.
Let me think. What do we do here? I'm just going to go ahead and gambit, and I'm going to push forward a lot. Okay.
Apologies.
All right.
How long does this gambit stay active for?
Huh?
How long does the gambit stay active for?
It's active for like this one move. For like everyone this one move, and then you have to do it again. All right.
Movement's kind of busted in this game, so they couldn't give you too much.
Come on, Petra. Really? No kill? Jeez. All right.
Well, I mean, it tells you if she's going to kill or not. And she also has 0 crits, so...
Why does everyone have 0 crit? I specifically requested.
You requested them to have crit?
I did.
You know, sometimes it just doesn't work that way. We can make requests, but sometimes we have to live with the failure of our students.
This guy can fight back, but like he's gonna eat it. So I'm not worried.
No, but this is a scary move if you don't kill out the other 2 people next to her.
A precious opportunity
I
to
promise I
try
will.
strength. I won't make waste of your deaths.
I mean, it's casual. It doesn't matter if she dies or not. But I still believe in you.
All right, so we move Bernie here. Bernie softens this guy up. Crest
Oh, she
triggers.
got a special.
Yeah.
Her passive went off.
He's a sword, so we're gonna move Ferdy right here. Come on, Ferdy. You can't mess this one up. Come on, man. The 3 HP, you got this.
Only a fool challenges me.
Andy
Only
leveled up
Wow, Ferdy. If you get 2, I swear.
Greatness
Okay.
awaits me.
You're this close to being benched.
now. Strength and speed, nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, it's a pretty good roll.
At least the stats he can use. He's more of a defensive unit, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly, though.
he's kind of a tanky guy. All right, and we're just gonna block the path over to Lysithea here with Byleth.
You can never hate getting additional strength and speed, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with those stats.
All right, Caspar, finish this guy off. You can do it.
Yeah, it worked.
Caspar got to level 4 at the same time as Ferdy, but the thing is, Ferdy was at level 1 a lot longer.
You know, I didn't actually take into account whatever Caspar was doing. I only cared about Ferdinand. It's great. I actually like Caspar as a character. I don't know. I just kind of forget him.
Well, that's kind of the thing. He's not a terrible character. He's just kind of forgettable, you know. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move everyone up, and we're gonna move Petra backwards. That way, you know, she can come to a healer. Should we waste our other stride? I think I'm gonna save it for now.
How many strides do you get?
2. All right, we can use Resonant White Magic here to heal, or no, wait, we need to heal Petra, so move everyone up. What's the danger zone on this guy? Specifically this patch, which is exactly where I was gonna put everyone. All right, Bernie.
Danger zone.
Something.
There's a good
something.
joke there.
Danger zone.
Say move Petra back before you, so that you can put somebody where she's at.
Yeah, and so we move her back here, and then we're probably gonna advance Byleth. And Lysithea can probably go on the patch that increases her evasion, and as a mage, we just like that. Alright, Mercedes heals Petra.
Ha! I thank you.
Wow, good job.
Mercedes also got to level 4 relatively fast, considering Ferdinand's the one that's seeing more battle. Alright.
She saw a lot of battle in the other one, though.
True.
She shocked a lot of people. You thundered them, even though it's lightning.
Yeah. I thundered them. What is this guy? This guy is a spear unit? Axe. He's an axe unit, so we want a sword unit there. And Byleth is just short, so we're gonna put him over here. As a sword unit, he should be fine. These guys are
You can literally
swords.
solo this game with Byleth, so like I would never worry about wherever Byleth's standing. I've seen people like find ways to solo maddening with just Byleth, so it's doable.
I saw a Dimitri solo run one time. That was fun.
Dimitri's also an insane unit.
Yeah, Dimitri's kind of like nuts whenever he hits higher levels. It's like, well...
All the lords get super strong, but Claude's kind of just in the middle.
The thing is, they gave him a bow. I kind of half expected him to have, like, you know, the sword, given that, like, Edelgard is axe and Dimitri's spear, you know?
Yeah, but we also give the special weapons to the wrong characters.
True.
Like Marianne's is an axe. Huh?
Why? Marianne's wasn't an axe. What was it? I thought it was a sword.
It was an axe.
Oh, okay.
No, well, it might have been a sword actually. It's one of the two. Something she can't use.
Stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
This is our chance.
This
Yeah,
guy.
you stole it. We're stealing it back.
You stole it, therefore we come and steal it back. Yeah, they don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Logic.
Also, enemies can also have battalions. Like you just see, I just got
no.
battalioned.
But you can tell that they have it too based on those 3 dots, right?
No, it doesn't show the 3 dots for them. You actually have to kind of hover over. Oh, wait, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it has 3 dots. My bad. I'm a liar. Like earlier when I said that you guys left me on red, I am a liar. All right.
What's the other word?
Yeah, he also has an item too because of that green thing on him, right?
Very correct. Yes. You beat this guy, you get his loot. All right. Iron
I bet he
sword.
drops common loot.
We'll see.
Ooh.
Ooh, man.
No.
Oh.
There it is. The dodge.
That's a
Our
good
hero
roll, though,
succeed.
man. This is a
That
good
is a
roll.
great roll. What's that last stat? I can't read that. Is that charisma?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Can
What does
we
that do?
Edelgard this?
Edel-
We can.
Edelgard. You got Edelgarded.
It's a chest key. Oh, okay. So it's to unlock the chest that's over there.
And Edelgard has it now, so Edelgard has to go over to it.
Exactly. Yes. Let me think. Right here, Lysithia, Miasmas. 86. Why 86? 76.
The highest.
71. 90 with the
Oh,
training bow.
that's for a bow.
No, thanks. I'll take my chances
Make
with
her
the
bow
86.
them.
Does one
There we go.
damage.
She can bow them.
Yeah, it's charisma.
It's charisma.
Yeah, what is charisma for though? What does it do? I can't remember. Oh, is it for your units maybe?
It might be for your units. What's this guy? A
I don't
sword?
know what charisma is now.
I can fight.
It's what I exude.
Correct, but
In your
Is
dream.
it-
Helix, why?
is it related to what stat in this game? I wonder.
Resonant white magic. Let's go. Heal. Heal.
Back to the fray.
All right, Mercedes and Ferdinand have mastered the commoner skills, or I'm sorry, the noble and the commoner skill, respectively.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. He says that so many times. It was the resident meme when this game came out.
It is the meme. Like every time you click on Ferdinand, I am Ferdinand von Eyre. I love
I
that.
didn't know that.
There was
I think that's why I don't like Ferdinand, because every time because he does that all the time, and it gets annoying.
I think
It does, but you gotta love him.
dude, there was an interview with like all the voice actors, and I remember this because it's when I decided to be a voice actress whenever I was watching all these voice actors just interact with each other. And it was like, what is your favorite quote from Fire Emblem? And I think the question was like, you know, that you said, but everyone was just like, I am Ferdinand von Eyre. They're like,
To be fair, it is the best quote.
best quote in the game. Oh man, this guy's a mage, but I can't reach him, so I'm just gonna have to like, I don't know, here I
You
guess.
gotta tank the hit.
I gotta tank the hit.
You don't have any counter mages yet either.
No.
Well,
no
I think anybody can be a counter mage, but yeah, no high res characters. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Wait, is he a white mage?
He's a white mage, so he probably hit me with that
Okay.
Nosferatu.
Then he's useless. Just take him out.
All right, hold on. We're gonna strike.
She should have went back.
He should have. Yeah, he should have left. Units in this game are not smart.
Yeah, him by himself. I got this, guys. Don't worry. All right, Edelgard with stride can reach all the way to the chest. So let's open the chest. Large bullion.
Wow.
10,000 gold. I ain't mad about that.
Yeah.
You don't even need that. New game plus you carry your money over, don't you?
No, you don't. You have to make your money
You
from
don't?
scratch. You don't carry your money over, just your skills.
Well, that's more important anyways.
Right. Wait, what are these guys?
Skills make you the money.
Axers. These guys are Axers, so if I put Petra here, I'm not too terrified for her. Wish I could have put her under some cover, though.
Oh no. Oh. Doesn't
My
matter.
heart is full of victory.
Her heart is full of victory.
The miniskirts they have some of the girls in this game are a little too short. Japan.
This isn't Japan, this is Fotland.
Uh-huh. But like Petra specifically has insanely long legs, so it makes her skirt look even shorter.
Well, she's from Bridget. They have different customs there.
Oh yeah, you're right. That was where I messed up on this one. My bad. You know, at the end of this stream, I'm making you guys take the Harry Potter test. So I need to see which houses you're in. I have some choice. In my brain, I've kind of figured out where you guys belong.
Okay.
But I want to see how correct I am.
Where is this coming from?
The whole three houses thing reminds me very much of the Harry Potter houses.
Oh, I see. Miss!
I'm
Miss!
thinking about. But yeah, look how short it is compared to like her leg length.
The thing that gets me is that I don't think it would be practical on the battlefield.
Well, no, but she's wearing like pants under or leggings or something underneath hers.
Yeah.
They're Jordans.
Oh,
They're
I see.
jorts. Yeah, we're bringing the jorts back.
Oh, we got the jorts, baby. All right, attack. Miasma is what keeps me from being good at sports.
Same. No, I was never good at sports. What sucks is I was really good at pickleball, and pickleball's coming back and being popular again all of a sudden. Like, what happened? Where'd it come from?
What is pickleball?
It's like
You
mini
never played
tennis.
pickleball? It's like, yeah, it's tennis with a wiffle ball and wiffle bats. Like little
Oh.
flat bats. It's so fun.
It's not at all what I had in mind. It's kind of like whenever I first heard carpool, I had a completely different image in mind.
Of course you did.
Chance to grow.
As a kid, I probably also did, but for pickleball, the name literally comes from the guy who created it. I think he named it after his dog. His name was Pickle. So he just called it pickleball.
That's fair.
So, yeah. You know, dogs rule the world or whatever, but, you know, I'm a cat person.
I don't have access to physic yet, so I can't heal allies at a distance. So we just kind of have
You
to
also don't have teleport either. Or
We don't
warp.
have-
Von Eyre.
warp or warp
There he
is
is
one of my
again.
favorite spells. I am
It is a
Ferdinand von
required
Eyre.
spell for Madding. Like, if you do not have warp, you are not winning.
No, you are not.
So, now we need to play the older Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, I was thinking of downloading one of them for like the virtual console.
Yeah, you literally have access to the first one with Lynn.
Miss. Didn't miss, but only did 1 damage. This is fine.
Lynn is like everyone's best girl before the other games come out.
Lynn was okay and engaged. Like with Alcris, she was pretty dope. The thing that got me
Pretty
is that
dumb.
no, here's the thing. Like sometimes Fire Emblem gives them like some like really awkward support conversations, and Lynn was like specifically that
They
because.
They also changed her personality.
Yeah,
She's
no,
different in the original game.
right. But like it was like, oh, Lynn, what's your favorite food? It's like I could basically just like put whatever meat I found in my mouth, and I was like, why did you guys phrase it like that? I don't.
You know
understand.
why.
I know why, but like I'm like
They changed the few key assets they changed about Lynn from like her original look was they just made everything bigger, if you know what I mean, like personality wise and visually. She's just Lynn is just changed completely from the first game. If you look at the first game. Thanks, Ferdinand.
I am Ferdinand
like
von
Lynn.
Ayer.
She's not my favorite. Like if I had to pick a favorite, well, obviously it's Loot. You see my icon. It's Loot.
Right.
But yeah. I was obsessed with Awakening for a while, so I guess maybe I would roll with my choice on that, which was
I thought Lucina. I was gonna say like you went to meet her voice actors and everything.
I haven't yet.
Oh, you
She's
have
coming down soon.
You intended to.
I'm gonna meet her.
Yeah.
I've met Edelgard's voice actor.
And Yuri Lowenthal.
And her husband, yeah, Yuri. So I met Sasuke. Also met Sakura. And Hinata's going to be there this coming weekend, actually. I'm about to have all of their autographs.
Nice.
I miss Naruto, though, because she's not going to be there this next time.
I do want to go to that convention this weekend, but it's going to be so busy.
Well, that's
the convention this weekend?
Over here where we live, yes.
Well, I mean, yeah,
it's the biggest anime convention that they got going on here in the city throughout the year.
Yeah, I want to go to.
You guys were inviting me to earlier this year.
No, we were actually inviting you to the one that was one city over, so that way we could meet Gamma too.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Well, this was one that I offered because it was already in our city, but
I'm going to the one in Oklahoma at the end of the year.
So there is a concert that I think the concert was tonight actually. Oh well, it's fine.
Oklahoma's only okay.
It's not okay, actually. It's not Oakley Dokley, my friend. I lived there. But anyways, it's called OKCon.
But anyways,
we should, and yeah, we might go. It's during New Year's, so it's a little weird. So
God Poseidon says, when are we getting a Pokemon stream? Actually,
we should have done that today. Actually,
we should have. And
that's what we
you know what's
done.
funny? That slipped my mind. Like
we talked about Sonic this week because Bard and I did some. Okay, so weird tangent, but Bard and I did a voice acting lesson because I've never done acting before, and we did like this Sonic and Shadow voiceover, which is hilarious, by the way, very fun. Yeah. I was like, oh, we should play Sonic. He's like, I love Sonic. Let's do Sonic, and then we ended up with 3 houses.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for the Sonic shorts.
We're doing a Sonic video because we have to, because he gave me the coolest idea for an edit.
Yeah.
So I have to talk to the editor about it.
Oh, we're doing a Sonic. We're not doing the Sonic shorts where like they're comfortable and easy to wear.
I have a pair of Kirby shorts, which are also easy and comfortable to wear. Actually, they're kind of tight around my thighs, so I can't like flex or anything, you know. But they're meant for swimming, so who cares? Anyways, I also got sunburned this week. I did not talk about my week at all. I got sunburned this week.
Oh, wait, Mercedes just learned physics. Yes, we needed that.
Hey, Mercedes. Helix, how do you feel about Sonic?
Put me in there.
I like him.
Okay. Well, him
that sounds really non-committal. Like
he's not ready.
I've played most of the games. It's just
You answered that in the same way that I answer whenever people ask me how I feel about my one of my cousin-in-laws, where I'm like, yeah, I like them.
Just leave it at that.
How do you feel about your cousin-in-law?
The only one I really like is Adventure 2 Battle because of the Chow Garden, and I just like the Chow Garden. Chow Garden is best.
Do you like life sim games? Like the life sim, like where you have to grow things and like grow as a person? No, because there's so many good games that do the Chow Garden thing that aren't the Chow Garden.
Because like I've tried, there's a couple I've tried. Like I've tried Satisfactory, I've tried Dyson Sphere.
Satisfactory's not a life sim. No, those aren't life sim games.
Okay, then I guess I don't know which one. I don't know what game you're talking about then.
So like Stardew Valley is a life sim game. Basically, life sim means life simulator.
No kidding.
Have you played The Sims? Yes, I know I'm over explaining a basic concept. But I am obsessed with life sim games, life simulator games where you can make friends with townsfolk and you farm and you do missions and you talk and there's stories to be told. And
Animal
I also
Crossing.
like The Sims.
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah,
never
but
really
with-
played games like that.
But with more to do, more detail, you know?
Dude's
You
like,
make
I'm gonna
friends
hide in
there
the
and-
corner.
He's literally been in this corner this whole time until he died. But
Now
I
his
think
body's gonna rot there forever.
you might like. I don't know. It's hard to. It's such an easy game to tell people to play because everybody I put it on has loved it, but it still isn't a game for everybody. But Stardew Valley is by far the best life sim game out there.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I think it's on Game
Surprisingly, now
Pass.
you can split it. If it is, that'd be awesome. I own it on 3 different consoles.
Just like me and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Yeah, well, so I played it on my Switch, so my wife and I could play it on the couch together. That was like the idea. But then we're like, oh, let's put it on PC because we can put mods on it. And then I also own it for my Xbox because I bought it back when it was just freshly out. And he also updates the game for free and just adds new features all the time. And whenever he does updates, he talks to the mod maker so that way his updates don't break the mods.
Huh.
He's just a great guy, you know? He is the S tier game dev.
I love that.
And he's making a new game too.
Not like Bethesda whenever they literally pushed a patch on.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
VR,
with
just-
Starfield though, they actually were working with some mod makers, some of the biggest mod makers, but not all of them. So that sucked.
We
There's
should.
like no good mods for Starfield yet.
Going back to a question that you asked earlier, Sacrow, like Fire Emblem gameplay in different game franchises, Pokemon did that in a game called Pokemon Conquest, which was a
Yeah, where you got to play as Nobunaga.
where you got to play as Nobunaga. Yu-Gi-Oh! Did that in Duelist of the Roses, which was weird to me, but like,
I own that now.
yeah, I remember you do.
I got it at a thrift store for $3.
Hey, that's good because like you
There
sell it
was-
on
oh,
eBay for
that's
so
really
much
good.
more.
There was a guy behind me with a shirt that said like Gamers Paradise or something. He's definitely just a reseller. And he was eyeing me as I was asking the lady behind the shelf or behind the case for the games that were there. And I grabbed the 3 that were worth any money and bought them.
Yeah, no, he
So,
knew.
like,
He knew.
I pulled Animal Crossing out of the case to look at it, and he was like, I heard him mumble something like, "Ooh, it's looking scratched." And I'm like, "Dude, it's barely scratched. Don't you do this to me." And so I bought it and took it home. I'm like, you're not gonna get one over on me, man. I know how this works.
Oh no! It looks like your Animal
might
Crossing is
not
scratched.
work.
Let me take that off your hands for you. That's like
Yeah,
one time,
let me take that. No.
dude. I got a misprint card one time, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, those aren't worth anything. Let me give you $20 for it." I was like, "Really? Come on, man! Like, there's a whole market for these
yeah,
things."
people are, they're like the art of the deal people. Cringe. Like I got no, dude. You cannot don't mumble things behind my back. I'm grabbing this game. I've already decided I'm taking these 3 because they're the only ones worth money. The rest of these are FIFA and NBA 2K. I do not care about that.
So you can have the sports games.
You can have the sports games. Good luck selling them.
Let me move Caspar
And
back.
I took my games home, and I haven't played them yet because I don't have to pull out the Wii U, and there's no way I'm pulling the Wii U out right now. It's sitting underneath my Halloween stuff in my garage.
Oh gosh, I just remembered, like all of my wires and controllers and stuff for the GameCube are out in the garage with the rats.
With the rat. I've already have rats now.
Yeah, well they told me that
moved
they put traps out for them and stuff, but like I haven't gone out there to check, so I don't know if like
Well, you
that's
have a cat.
resolved.
Throw the cat in the garage. It's fine.
I know, right?
Yeah, you have a cat bar. Just throw your house cat into the garage for a couple hours.
Yeah, just throw your house cat in the garage. What can happen? You know, it's hot in there. It could probably get heat stroke or whatever. But you know, it's a cat,
Go
it'll
get
be
him,
fine.
Mochi. Earn your keep.
Mochi. I forgot that's the name. That's actually a great name. I like that a lot.
It's a pretty great name. What was the thing? Like our last cat, his name was Goblin, and the funny thing
Yeah,
a good
goblin these nuts.
is, so well, no, I didn't
Why would
think
you do
about
that
that.
to him? Why would you do that to him?
Four goblins turning
What?
over in cat Well, I mean, not cat heaven, but like he's turning over somewhere.
In cat hell.
What do you mean? Cats get reincarnated. They come back into their cycle.
Oh, but like no, what was I gonna say is like so Goblin, right? And like the thing is, he kind of died because he had like kidney problems, and it was funny because you know when he died is whenever we first started talking to the apartment complex about like issues that we were experiencing, and it was kind of funny to me because what was it like?
Not haha funny, right?
No. It was funny that I told him, hey, you know, like we're paying pet rent for 2 animals, for my dog and for our cat Goblin, but our cat Goblin died, so you know we don't want to pay for him too anymore. And the lady goes, oh, and she looks through our contract and she says, you know, we were never charging you for him. We had no idea that he was there with you guys. And I look at my wife, I'm like, I told you that cat was a freeloader.
You pay cat rent? What is that?
It's because of the carpet and the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I moved here, I had to pay a one-time fee. That's transferable back to me at $400. If the carpets are fine when I move out.
Most of them are monthly here.
It's Texas, dude.
That's
So like,
crazy.
yeah, we get a monthly. And not, mind you, it's not a lot. It's like $15, right? But it's like it's still, you know, like $15.
Well,
for
I mean, if
2
you live there
animals.
for a year,
Yeah, like it's $30 a month for both animals. So I mean, like, no, I get it.
that's more than renter's insurance.
Yeah, so but like that's just how apartment complexes are here. Now the good thing about it is that I never have to pay like the $400 deposit for like an animal and that because I've been with this apartment company for years. So every time I moved, I just moved to
Yeah, you've literally just moved to sister ones, haven't you?
Yeah, just moved to sister ones. And because I've moved to sister ones, like they never charge me like the sign up fees or like, you know, like any background
That's
checks,
nice.
nothing. So
Man,
live
you've
in a
almost been there.
house.
You've almost been with them for a decade now, too. Like it's been.
yeah,
No,
because
not
like
yet. It's
almost
at least. It was 18 that we moved out.
Are you
So,
talking
yeah.
to the lolly in your head again?
yes, I am talking to the lolly in my head. You must be
I
weak
almost called
of
her
heart.
head lolly, but that sounds wrong.
Oh God! Each time I speak, it scares you. You surprise me. All right, that's 2 pluses.
Do not feel too edgy.
I mean, she likes pretty much anything you say, I think.
No, there are things that you can say that she does not like.
She dislikes. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I just never did it.
As far as I can tell,
She just always liked the things I was just clicking the right things.
Her ending is the one that doesn't make any sense to me because it's like, oh, you know, like
I've never done it.
At the end, you can marry any of the girls, including the goddess who lives in your head, and I'm like, oh, why?
That's a spoiler. I actually can't talk about that.
here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a
Why
place
she
as
got
this.
elf ears?
She's
Is she a Myrmidon?
she's not human.
Not a Myrmidon. Sorry. What's the dragons called?
Oh gosh, what are they called? They have a name.
It's an M name.
Yeah. What is? Oh man, that's gonna bug me now.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
I know that in this game they're called Nabateans, but I know that that's not the common name for them across Fire Emblem. Oh man, what is the name?
Wonder what took place.
I'll find it. I
I'm just
will.
upset now.
I was wondering where you were.
I won't find
It's
it.
about time we headed back to
This is
Blunt's.
giving me the list of all the characters that are dragons.
It is time to depart.
What is the
Manakeets.
what is the dragon shifter in Fire Emblem? Google that.
One day I will remember that
They're
which I
Manakeets.
lost.
Manakeets, that's right.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, Manakeets. They're cool.
the thieves who came here are no more.
Why
Anyways,
are you?
excited
great-
for October.
Not sure myself.
Yeah, October's gonna be the
I
bomb.
am grateful all the same.
I'm making everybody here. Well, I say everybody. There's only 2 of you. I'm making you both play horror games for the entirety of October. So
What horror games are we
The
playing?
entirety.
Until Dawn.
we're gonna.
We gotta play Until Dawn.
The PC version of Until Dawn does come out in October. We can
Yay!
do a full playthrough on the channel.
Yay!
Streaming it might be hard though, because it's probably gonna get like immediately age gated.
How so?
Because there's a lot of gore and adult sequences.
Is there?
Well,
like,
still 18.
not really. I mean, like, adult sequences, yes. Gore, not really. A lot of deaths happen off screen.
What? They ripped someone's head off right on the screen. And
yeah,
a girl
for,
falls and cracks her head in the first 5 minutes, and you see like blood rolling.
for one of those guys, okay?
It isn't like we're going to show
I've
that
played
scene
it.
multiple times. We'll play it once and then continue the game.
Yeah, you know, we'll just zoom in real quick, zoom in, zoom out.
Was covered in ruins.
Flash replays.
Curious than the last.
MLG. You guys remember the old MLG replays? We'll do that. You know,
Any era or culture.
it'll like
This is-
pop in, pop out, pop out, pop out again.
This is so weird to me whenever people say like each more curious than the last. I like how Futurama did like a joke of that one where what was it like? It's like, oh wow, 3 uninhabited castles is like each more uninhabited than the last. And I was like, God, like
When are we
what?
playing?
Some of the jokes of
guys-
Futurama were just like way over
Ahead of its
people's
time.
heads.
Futurama was good back in the day too. The new season I heard wasn't very good though.
The new
Really?
season has its
That's
moments. It has its highs and it has its lows. So like
Well, it got a second season, so
yeah,
must be doing some, right?
the one that I highly recommend is the Bitcoin mining episode. So good.
Pray that their souls find salvation.
Have you guys heard of the Killer Bean game coming out soon?
You sure
I
have.
have not.
We must further
Based off the Killer Bean movie?
I've been wanting, you know, not related, but like it's just it. I don't know why it made me think of it, but I have been wanting to play Little Kitty Big City.
It's on Game Pass. It's worth it. It's a fun little puzzle game with you play as a cat. That's it. That's the game, and it's great.
I'm telling you, Bard, you gotta get Game Pass. There's so many games on there that I know you'd want to play.
You guys
Yeah,
tell
it's
me
on
that
PC
but
for
I-
$9.
Oh, it's on PC.
In fact, yeah.
I was like, I don't have an Xbox, guys.
I think I have a pass. Like,
That's
yeah,
Xbox One.
and you don't even need to have like the membership. Like, I haven't paid for my membership or my game like gold in years.
Okay, real
Gold's
quick,
gone now is why.
Sacrow. Like,
Yeah.
fun fact. Did you know that there is concept art for the goddess Sothis in her true form, where she's an adult and looks a lot like Rhea?
No.
Apparently,
you.
yeah. Whenever she got murked in the backstory, the image that appears in your head isn't her true self.
Oh, she's an adult.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's her right there.
Why,
And,
why do you do that, Japan?
why everything gotta be a lowly Japan? What?
What do we need to talk about, Japan? What do we need to talk about? You can't keep doing this, Japan.
It's like, who hurt you, Japan? The United States. Oh, okay.
The United
Yeah,
States
twice.
a lot. Like it wasn't even like a little bit.
Twice. It was like twice, you know.
No, I know
3
it was
times.
twice, but it was a lot.
Well, they started it, okay.
Look, because here's the thing. Look, if you get hit with a truck twice, that's not a little.
Don't touch the boats.
Don't touch my boats. Don't touch my things. It's literally the Iron Man saying.
No,
Don't touch
but
my things.
what was the thing that we were talking about the other day? Is that we were talking about like, hey, we should do another podcast episode for anime that we do not like or that we hate. And Sacrow's all like, I want to talk about 7 Deadly Sins. I was like, oh, the anime where everyone's either a groomer or a lolly.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
It's easy to hate on though, so I would pick something else. I have a better one in mind.
Oh, do you? Okay.
What's the better one?
What is
Fairy
the better
Tale. I hate Fairy Tale.
Here's the thing. I like Fairy Tale, like, it kind of like hands-off-ish, you know? So, like, I'm a fan of Hiro Mashima because Rave Master was literally, like, the first manga that I read to completion. And I really like his style. I really liked his sense of humor. It's the problem is that every single thing that he does is the same. You know, so I'm like, you know,
Yeah, he literally just reuses character designs in every single thing.
and plots. So I mean, I'm just kind of like, okay, Hiro Mashima, like, be adventurous a little bit, you know.
He does. He also, for Fairy Tale specifically, every single aspect of that show was taken from another more popular shonen. Every single aspect of it, I can pick something out of something else. And I'm like, oh, that's where we got that from. Oh, that's where we got that from.
Tell me about it.
So, if we want to get into it,
Tell me how
I
you
haven't
really
watched-
feel, Sacrow.
Tell me how you really feel.
I didn't like
Sacred.
Fairy Tale. I tried to. So I got to. What's the tower arc called? The Tower of something.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, like the
I
Urza
got
backstory.
that far. And it was cool. Like Urza's fine, whatever. But then like,
Here's the
most
thing.
of the
And
wasn't
I,
it, you know?
I don't mean to like interrupt you, but here's the thing. I feel like Fairy Tale would have been so much better if like Natsu and Urza would have been the main characters because I feel like Lucy adds nothing.
Lucy adds nothing, and I don't think Natsu's that interesting either.
Yeah, Natsu.
I think
yeah,
one of the other characters in the background is way cooler.
I stopped
Can't remember his
watching a long
name.
time ago, so we don't remember much about it.
I mean, I watched. My brother loved it, so I tried to watch all of it with him, and I was like, "Nah, I'm just not feeling this, brother. I'm sorry."
After the tournament arc, whenever they came back and they were having to fight the
Which
other
tournament arc?
I heard that. Yeah, like the tournament arc was actually really good. I heard that
after the time skip.
Yeah, after the time
okay,
skip.
so that specific.
Literally,
like 3 tournament arcs.
Right after they had the whole timey-wimey, bibbly-bobbly thing, I stopped watching it.
Yeah. I gotta say this. So, Fairy Tail, excellent choice. I personally would do, like, ReZero. Oh boy, I can't tell you how many times I've tried. I've tried, dog. Like, I have given everything to just, like, try to like this show, but, like, I do not like Subaru Natsuki. Like, that guy kills it for me every time.
What if we had 2 people who are on opposing sides of an anime, and then we have the other 2 people decide at the end what they think, whose side they're on more, based on what the other people said.
Like the trial of Fairy Tail or something?
Yeah. So we'll have like me who hates Fairy Tail and somebody who likes Fairy Tail. We'll discuss our options, our sides, in like 3-minute increments, right? With like a minute of deliberation between the people who are also there. And at the end, we'll be like, okay, what do we decide? Is it worth revisiting, or is it actually bad?
We would need to pick something that's like really controversial though. Like something that's like a 50-50 like or pass, you know what I mean?
Slayer?
What?
Demon Slayer is fine though. Like
Demon Slayer is fine. Like the thing is, I have such lukewarm feelings for Demon Slayer where it's like it's fine, I'll watch it, but like it's not.
It looks pretty.
It does. The animation looks pretty. UFO table really is just like putting it out there. So I mean, there's that. Oh God, Hunter x Hunter is one that everyone loves, and I do not like it.
Everyone loves the One Piece.
I've never seen Hunter x Hunter.
One Piece is.
Well, I mean, One Piece is one of 2 ways. Either you hate it or you love it. There's not people who are like, yeah, I kind of like it, because like either you're talking about how it's the greatest thing that's ever happened, or you're like, yeah, nah.
It's either you've watched it all the way up to the point that it's currently caught up on, and you've either haven't continued, or you're one of the people that have reads and watches the thing every week, like me.
Or you're one of the people that's hung up on the art style, because that's one that I hear all the time. It's like I can't get into it because the characters look goofy, and I'm like, my man, they're cartoons. Of course they're gonna be a little goofy. Like look at Demon Slayer. Like the guys with wearing the mask, the swordsmiths. Those guys are goofy as hell. You know, but
they look pretty normal. It's just the mask.
Yeah, it is.
The people that tell me that they will never watch or listen or get into One Piece because it's too long baffle me. Because it's like there's no such thing as too long. That just means there's more content to enjoy.
That's true.
Like I will entirely disagree with that. There is such thing as too long. Where I'm like, no, bro, you've told your story. I'm out.
Look, I'm gonna put it to you this way. Like, because here's the thing about One Piece is that it's all built around a mystery, and the mystery unfolds little by little, very organically. In the manga, if you're reading the manga, like it doesn't feel very long at all. The anime is artificially inflated because Toei had this incredibly stupid idea that 1 episode should equal 1 chapter. So
how many episodes or how many manga chapters are there?
Over 1,000. So like that's.
I mean, that's still quite long.
No, but
let me check. There's more. I think it's 1122 currently.
Right. But here's the thing that they are getting the One Piece remake, which I feel like it's too early, but you know what, whatever. But the new studio I think is Cloverworks, and Cloverworks does Spy Family. Cloverworks does like really pretty looking anime.
Spy Family's cool.
Yeah, so like the thing is, Cloverworks decided that what they're gonna do is they're gonna trim the fat. They're not gonna do what Toei Animation did, and they're actually gonna like really pick up the pace, because they're like, look, you took how many episodes to get out of the East Blue? We'll do it in half that. Like how many episodes for Dressrosa? 60, 80 something? We can do it in 40.
Dragon Ball Z did the same thing with Dragon Ball Z Kai, and it wasn't better. It was worse.
I've never seen Dragon Ball Z Kai, so I couldn't tell you. And this will really depend.
It's so
but,
fast.
But here's the thing, though. It can't be accelerated, because there are things that did that, and I felt like it was such a pain in the. ooh, like don't do that. But like the thing is, I feel like Cloverworks has a good feel for it because like the stuff that I watch by Cloverworks isn't bad. You know, like so I'm like I trust them to give it a shot, and then we'll see. That being said, Ferdinand would like to speak to us. Is now a good time?
That's fine. Whatever, Ferdinand.
It's a Ferdinand. We never have time for Ferdinand.
Hello, Professor.
Hello,
We're
Professor.
hitting the 2.5 hour mark, by the way, boys.
Edelgard in high esteem. That is
Oh yeah, this is the one where he hates Edelgard.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
She's
a good student. Got a lot to
She's a
learn.
good student.
She is certainly talented. No doubt about
Yeah.
that.
But I don't know. I tried to watch One Piece twice, and neither time
I
sat
am
with me
quite
very
talented
well.
too, am I not?
But I
Nice. Do not
also
hold back.
had to skip a lot of
Pretend
filler
that I am just a
in
regular
Bleach and
person.
Naruto to get through
I'm
it.
the
So
scion
I mean, I'm just not a fan of
course.
long anime.
That
You
might
should
be
break
it.
his heart. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but
Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular Wow. Pretend that I am just a regular dude. Not the scion of a noble. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but...
You think she is better than me?
Isn't she
I
though?
was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently, that is not your perspective.
you were level 1 forever.
You were level
Yeah, it
1
took you
forever!
forever.
How long did it take you to get a kill, Ferdinand? Edelgard got it in her first try.
And you know, it'll
Demonstrate my
carry 2
excellence.
maps.
Demonstrate
I
my
can't stop
excellence.
you.
Well, I can't stop you.
Precisely. You cannot stop me.
I also hate that he's a silent protagonist too. I don't think it
You
helped.
think I could ignore such a
In this
slight
game.
upon my honor? Not
What's that?
likely. Come, Professor.
I didn't like the silent protagonist aspect of this game. They wanted to be Persona so bad,
Yeah.
but Joker has so much personality with his, even though he's silent, 'cause he makes noises, he does this and
I
that.
heard that just
There's
the
just so
other
much
day,
there.
She defeated a demonic beast without assistance. Well, anything Edelgard can do, I can do better, and in half the time.
I don't...
Professor,
All
you
right.
Ferd-
can be
I
my
mean-
eyewitness and timekeeper.
You know what? I'll let it happen. Let's just see. Ferdinand, when you're dead and buried.
That's, well, it will be fine.
Wait, hold
I
on.
mean,
a second.
you
Give
just
us
say
a
half the
PNG.
time.
I can't do it. It seems you have
Had to
saved
have the
my
teacher
life.
help.
Thank you, Professor.
I have a hard time listening to
man.
Ferdinand and not hearing Naofumi from Shield Hero. Wow, that
Still
motivated the
listening to
hell
her.
out of him, though.
Yeah, look at him. He's see now.
He knows.
See now?
See you later.
Did you just say he's senile?
You're welcome, Sylvain.
Okay, so we're gonna
There you
save
go.
here. This is a good stopping point. Now we can explore
Yeah.
and we'll be able to like unlock all of our markets and whatnot. But yeah, like that's all there is to it. Next time we'll be playing a different game. We should work on like a Pokemon stream soon. That's something that I'm surprised didn't occur to
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Like, and the Sonic stream, I'm waiting for a friend to return Sonic Frontiers, which I own, and yeah, I would like to play.
Oh,
that
we're making
one.
you play Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, well, I have that one too. So
There you go. You gotta play some of the classics,
okay,
like
All right.
actual Sonic 2. I want to record Sonic 2 for a video.
Sonic 06.
Are we
Well, we
ready
can
for that playthrough yet?
We can do Sonic 2 as a video instead of doing it for a stream, and we can just stream
I
it.
thought Sonic, yeah,
yeah.
Sonic 2 as a video was the idea, yeah. But Adventure 2 we can do it whenever.
Yeah, we have a question. We have an idea for like Sonic 2 Helix that I think you're gonna enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Sacrow and I discussed it whenever we were learning voice acting together.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we're gonna drag
I'm
you into
learning.
it. And you're, gonna,
As
not
per
too
usual.
you're gonna have fun, Helix.
Yeah,
You don't-
You're gonna
you
force me to have fun.
You do not have a choice.
You're gonna have fun. You're gonna like it.
What's your best Knuckles voice?
What's your best Knuckles voice?
I don't have voices. I have my voice.
Oh, you're gonna learn how to do
I-
Knuckles in your voice.
I have
then.
Helix. I have Helix voice.
Helix
That's not a bad
voice.
voice.
Yeah, that's not a bad voice. I
Yeah,
have
would
a.
make it work.
Oh, that reminds me. You were asking about like the voice that I did for the other video. Was it Was it this guy? Is this the guy that I did? Because I don't remember.
That's the one. Yeah.
This is the one.
The
Okay.
video's already gonna be uploaded.
Oh,
but,
okay.
It's okay. Next time, part 2.
Okay.
This is like a scene in the recording. Oh, you can end this. We can talk about this after.
Yes, so thank you everybody for joining us today. The gamers playing games, playing Fire Emblem once again. Until next time, I have been the Midnight Bard, and they call me Noel because I stay winning. He has been Sacrow, and they call him Ranch because he be dressin'. And he has been Helix, who is named Butter because he is on a roll. Adios!